You on the wing?
Generator. Turn the bass down a bit. coat on anyway.
Not the right coat, this is the only coat.
No coat. Busy day?
Here.
No, you.
And heart attack.
Busy day for you?
I just this as the first week.
You're on air, you know. You're on air.
Mike's not on there, is it?
Oh, it is on here. I'll put it on.
I don't want it on. Sure.
I'll turn it off here.
First week.
That.
Nobody told me
Going now is between the ladies 7 between Tamworth and 4 from Tamworth Wholesale.
Okay.
Turn this down. Haven't you got audience participation?
I've got to keep going up to there.
Oh.
Just have it up a little bit.
Doesn't that mic work?
Well, I'll play with it.
Turn up it.
Yeah, a lot of that we're going
Oh, right, it's not too bad.
I'll just have it up.
Nobody told me what
Let's go, Potty!
Nobody told me what to do. Set of gloves like this, Eh? That's what you want. I can get a pair for you.
tackle.
Face up.
According to the COVID-19 implications, so please keep your distance. Most important,
Oh, Bill. What you should do is get Hank for the camera, and the little commentators can sit there in the rain.
In their raincoats.
In their raincoats.
Stars first. Don't see Phil Gould out in the cold.
Hey, champion. Hey, you've turned into a reporter too.
Yeah.
Last time Phil Gould was on the sideline, he was touch judge.
Nobody told me every day's like this.
serve.
Support, girls, support!
Put him in, Sid.
Let's watch. Well, it's a very good afternoon and welcome to Captain Cook Oval here in Walcha. My name is Ray McCoy. With me we have Michael Smoodle and Glenn A. Rose. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, Ray and Mick. It's good to be here in this sunny field today.
Well, it is. We're getting into round 4 of the New England Rugby Union competition. But before we do that, let's just do a quick weather check. Mick, how do you see it, champ?
Cold. Cold. No, it's a little bit warmer than I was expecting up here. I've been here when it's been colder, but talking to some of the locals when we first came in through the gate, this is a fantastic day.
It's a pleasant day, Glenn.
Well, there was some blue sky above, but the grey clouds are moving in as on cue as we're about to start the second grade game here.
Okay, I dare say that the audience-wise, there might be quite a few people that have not braved the conditions to come up to Walcha today to watch the Tamworth Magpies. But there's been a couple of good games. We've had the third grade already. We've had the first half now of the ladies' tackle. They'll come back for a second time later on. And we've got the reserve grade, which is about to kick off shortly. Glenn, I'll just run through very quickly the results from last week in round 3. In first grade, Tamworth 77 defeated Glen Innes 5, Armidale Blues 39 defeated Barbars 12. The Harbour Knights 39 got Robbo College 0, and Walcha 40 defeated Albies 14. In reserve grade, the encounters we're about to get now. Tamworth 29 defeated Glen Innes 5, the Barbars 24 defeated Armidale Blues 19, the Harbour Knights 38 defeated Rob College 10, and Walcha 43 defeated Albies 0. In the third grade, Walcha 17 defeated Albies 5 and Armidale Blues 22 defeated the Barbars 5. Very quickly in the women's sevens, the Elcolettes 21 defeated Tamworth Magpies 10, Armidale Blues 12 defeated the Barbettes 10, and Tamworth Pirates 28 defeated St Albies 0. And that's about where we go from there. So let's just move on to today's counter. We're moving into the reserve grade fixture.
How good's that wind that just come up?
I'll tell you what, mate, there's snow in the air somewhere.
All right, the reserve grade sides for today. For the Armidale Rams, we have number 1, Ross Fletcher, number 2, Jack Bowery, number 3, Richie Hunt, number 4, Joel Ballon, number 5, Angus Davidson, number 6, Tom Wake, number 7 is Sam Agar, number 8 is Billy Porter, number 9 is Tully Muller, number 10 is Will Nichols, 11 is Charlie Conington, number 12 is Troy Arnold, 13 is Andrew Kelly, number 14 is Ben Makem, and number 15 is Lockie Fletcher.
Right, Glenn, coming into the reserve grade, we've actually seen through the last couple of weeks the standard of play, even in the first 3 rounds, we've seen an improvement each week by week. And again, this to me, and Mick, we were talking earlier to Berkey, Peter Burke, Glenn coming up here now, even in reserve grade, the battles between the two big guns now, the Magpies and certainly the Walcha Rams, going to lead us into a big game.
It is, Ray, it looks like being a top-notch game. In the second grade form, they're very equally balanced in 2 wins and a loss each. So we don't know who would be the favourite, but they're about to kick off. And if we run through the Magpies second grade team, prop is Roy Marshman, the hooker is Lockie Ennis, Adam Wallace is the other prop, the second grade Jamie Morris and Lachlan Oakes. On the flank is Zach Johns and Tom Gihot, and locking it down is Sonny we got there, or Sonny Bruce Samu. Halfback is Sammy Buster in number 10 fly half, and the Liam Allen. On the wing we've got Jacob Williams, and then in the centres Blake Cout and Trevi Carlu. Seki is on the other wing, and fullback Connor Robinson. There's a lot of reserves. We'll get to them as they come on. One
thing we probably haven't taken for granted, we know it's a bit chilly up here, but again, just from the kick-off then, the ball's gone about 20 metres in the air, but it's also gone forward about 5 and come back 15, Mick.
Just with the program, we are working off the program, so if we have anybody's numbers wrong, we do apologise, but that's what we've been given, so we'll work with what we've got, which isn't much. When I look to my right and I look to my left, there's not much to work with.
Well, we're actually just saying there's a bit of fun here involved as well. It's great to get the opportunity to come up to Walcha. We have christened ourselves the Grey Nomad commentary team. That's because Mick and I have jet black hair. We've both dyed ours grey. And Glenn, what's to go with yours? Yours just gradually faded into a nice tinge of grey. Is that okay?
Nice silver top, mate.
There we go.
The wind is favouring the Rams in this first half, and they've got the put into this scrum coming on the 10-yard. No, it's the halfway line.
Halfway
here.
line. The game's been going approximately 5 minutes. I think we haven't gone past halfway yet. We had the kick-off went out in a touch, and we've had a scrum and then an attempted intercept from Liam Allen.
Also to say that the club certainly has addressed the COVID-19 restrictions that are in force at the moment, and very strong vocally on the PA system. So everyone that's at the ground is adhering to those requirements, and we hope you're enjoying it on the TV.
Ooh. That's right. That was a bad knock on, bad drop. So yes,
The old crutch hold still gets a bit of a workout, doesn't it?
yes.
It's just a comment, boys. The ground surface here, the grass looks particularly long. There's a couple
Long
of
and
people
lush.
lost out in the middle.
It's lush.
In playing conditions.
Yeah,
Nice and slippery.
Lush, but the cricket pitch in the middle's a bit churned up after the early game, so it's a bit slippery, I do believe.
The fleet-footed footballers may not like the long grass. It's a little bit slippery. They probably would prefer a little bit quicker track, but it's got a little bit of rain. They've had some, as you've seen coming up, there's some rivers flowing and a few dams that were quite full. So I think they've had a bit of rain up this way. Could be a telling factor at some stage. And Walker's here. Walker at the moment, the three scrums we've had have been fairly dominant, even though the Magpies won that one. You can see that the Walker guys are very strong in that forward pack shove on the scrums.
Now, Mick, you're good at history. You had a yarn to Berkey before the game kicked off. The fact that the the Magpies have come from Central North, moved up here to New England, and again, Walker have been dominant wherever they've played. They've actually been dominant. To try and build up that, I won't say sportsmanship, or say battles, war cry, call it what you will, but the battle between these two clubs, certainly over the last 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah, well, they haven't played for 2 or 3
this
years. This will be the first time in 3 years, I think. Walker's made the last 3 grand finals in the Central North. Tamworth moved to the New England competition, and at the moment I think they're one of maybe 2 teams that are undefeated in his current format. So I'm talking to Berkey beforehand, he sees this as a genuine test for him against one of the heavyweights that they used to play against. They're excited. Yeah. He's excited, the team's excited, and that they see this as a dead set benchmark on where they're at with their rugby, and he's got no misgivings on how tough it's going to be, and he's looking forward to a good contest, were his words.
Well, a quick tap. Good meters going there, Glenn.
Yes, a penalty to the Rams for offside, and they've made a quick tap and made good ground on that, but they've got another scrum by the looks of a penalty for coming over off their feet.
I think that was 2 or 3 penalties in a row here, so I'd imagine with the wind behind them they'll drive this down deep, probably around about the 30 metres out. And, good call, Michael. 45 out from their own line, so I've picked it already.
I'm just seeing a very a rare occasion too, Glenn and Michael, that we've got the 4X caravan over there with the shutters closed.
Yeah, well, well picked up.
Quite a few boys running around the ground today, probably with a bit of a shake.
Oh, there's nobody there. Pass it to nobody, but Seki's got it.
Yep.
Puts the shoulder in. Good run. Oh, we get cleared out.
You may recall from last week, Seki actually stayed on his wing majority of the game, was hesitant to actually move inside. So once again, he's done his run, he's come back out to the wing again.
Oh, long cut-out pass from Liam onto the winger, and they're going down the sideline pretty well. And he's backed up by the fullback, put a kick in. Will they get to the ball? Yes, he's touched it down. A brilliant try to the Magpies.
It's young Connor Robinson, just a nice little kick in through for himself. Good ball from Liam Allen, to get him on the attack, and then Connor finished off with a nice little grubber for himself. Probably was going to go on a touch if he didn't kick it.
That was just pure determination.
Yeah, it was a good try. Speed, you can't coach speed.
Oh, hang on.
No, he's called it back.
Well, we'll go to the video referee. What do you see?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a touch judge's call, but it's hard to tell because we're not up in the stands today. We're down on the sideline eye.
I'm assuming from what we can see, he may have actually put a foot out.
Yeah, I
didn't see the linesman put his flag up. I don't know.
Either way, it's not a try, and it's Walker's ball on there, about 5 metres from their own line. No, Tamworth ball. So how's that work out? Glen A. Rose.
I'm not too sure what's happening there. We were far away. Now he's gone out.
I'm not sure why that wouldn't have been a Tamworth try, but anyway.
I'll guarantee you we've got some rugby experts sitting at home. They know exactly why that was a penalty, or not a penalty, but why it wasn't a try. So congratulations. I agree with you guys, not with these two buffheads here. And we'll keep move ahead.
Well,
Glenn A. Rose is our rugby expert, and he couldn't pick it. So.
not in straight.
You and I have been called experts a lot of time, Mick. We'll leave that alone, young fella. Spending a lot of time up in that quarter.
Yes, it should be a Pirates feed here.
Tamworth.
Maggie's feed.
Magpies. Don't get Tamworth and the Pirates mixed up, mate. You won't get out.
I tell you what, they've been in that corner that long now. There's probably going to be tray service coming out of the club. Okay, here we go.
Go for the line out. Oh, that's not straight either. The wind is affecting it.
You may recall last week we had in both grades, we had a lot of sloppy, for want of a better word, in the line-outs. Not a lot of clean ball.
That's right, but in this wind today is making it almost impossible. So what do I say? Throw it to the front.
Well, now Glenn, that'll bring us forward. If the wind is that strong, we've seen that from the kick-off. Attacking or defending, how are you going to play the wind? How are you going to take the wind to an advantage, Glenn, Mick?
If it's me, I'm probably just shortening my passes up to make sure you don't get those long errors. Like we've just seen there on the line out where the ball was floated forward because of the wind. You'd imagine that Walcha, they're going to run it. I thought they might have kicked. He's gone straight through. Good yard here. If they keep the ball moving, they're a chance.
They've got the overlap. The winger's away. He's coming down, but missed him. Oh, the ball's been turned over to the Magpies.
We'll go back to the knock-on. It was brave from Walcha, I guess, to probably run the ball on their own try line, but it paid dividends. Just unlucky, I guess. I think it was the 13, couldn't control the ball and turn it over here.
Going back to that breeze. What about kicking game, Mick?
If I'm Walcha with this wind at the moment, I'm trying to spend as much time in the Tamworth area, at least in that 20 zone, and forcing errors, make them kick out of trouble, because it is a big wind. You can see the trees. I'm not sure how good the cameraman is, but you can see the trees doing a fair bit of swaying. If I'm Walcha, I'm spending as much time with long kicks and playing a percentage game.
Nice ball.
He's got a nice passing game, young Liam Allen. That's a couple of times he's gone wide.
And again, last week started the game very, very strongly, and the game went off in the second half. Had quite a bit of time on the bench, mind you. The replacements that did come on went very strong as well, but he had a very solid first half.
Forward pass, so that
there we go.
Probably allowed for the wind, and it didn't affect the ball.
The commentators curse. We were just giving him a rap, and he comes up with a forward pass. But
So the Walcha Rams will put the ball into this scrum, and they're about 10 metres on their side of halfway.
But it's been a very stop-start encounter at the moment. Both sides with errors, simple fundamentals. Again, I'd be probably just looking at getting right back to the simple basics, shortening the passing game up and controlling the ball.
Oh, inside pass, but Fence has got him. Now they've got the overlap again. He's kicked into the corner.
Good chase from the centres.
And the ball's gone dead.
That'll come all the way back if my recollection of the rules are right.
Correct.
So it's idea was right. Execution, unfortunately, let them down there. But again, I think playing deep, making them come out of trouble is the key for me.
Too much wind on that occasion.
And he tried hard too. Like he didn't put it in the air, kept it low, but it just got that roll and it just kept going and going and going. A bit like McCoy's commentary, just doesn't stop.
Actually, I've got to compliment you, Mick. It's the fact that you came into this rugby season not knowing a darn thing, or very little. You'd write on the back of a stamp. But your research over the last couple of weeks, your lovely wife, Rach, told me that you've actually been studying up on the rules at night, and you've got to be congratulated, mate.
Ooh.
Again, Walker's pushing him off to be. I still got no idea of the rules, so don't worry about that. I just call.
Hey, it's the same with league.
I talk. I do a lot of talking.
At least you knew rugby league, because you broke most of them.
It's Walker's got a big advantage here in the scrum.
Well, the prop's gone for a run down the middle.
They're dominating the scrums every time at the moment.
Oh, that's pointless. He's put it up high.
Oh.
And knocked it on.
Playing advantage. No, he's off now.
Yeah, now the Rams have going down the right-hand side, passing in for a good take.
And
they've almost got to halfway.
little bit of. Tamworth's come out with the ball. I don't know how Old Mate's come through there and kicked it, but we've had a little bit of consistent rugby here at the moment. We've got some numbers here, Tamworth. That ball needed to keep coming then. Missed his name. That's big
Here we
Nathan
go.
Watts passed along.
Good hands.
Seki's gone looking for a bit of work.
Out to the fly half, into the centre. That's forward from the hooker.
That was
Oh,
There was a-
overhead pass and tumbled forward.
there was a blatant forward pass there that the referee missed. It was a bit like playing in the under 8s where he just shot to the closest player to him. It was a good 2 metres in front of him. But anyway,
Just watching the big number 8 for Magpies, Sammy. Bit of a leader at the moment. He's being very vocal, actually getting players into position as such, telling the referee what to do as well. Good on you, Sammy. They need to be reminded now and then, but playing a leading role at the moment.
you were searching for something then, weren't you? You were trying to lead into something now and we didn't help you out, did we? Just left you stranded.
Story of your life.
Big Bruce Samu is his name, and we've been told that he likes to be called Sammy, so we'll go with the nicknames because it's easier for us.
I thought he's wearing a headgear, but he's just dyed his hair blonde-ish.
Here we go. Walcha have been the more adventurous team. They've actually spread the ball a lot more than the Magpies. Mind you, the Magpies haven't had a lot of ball.
That's right, but the game's been in the Walcha half for the whole game.
Big
O'Connor's outstanding, kicks
Oh,
and it's a touch.
Okay, so the Walcha coach must have been listening to me. Let's kick it deep and play down there.
But
Finally, we get some football into the Tamworth area. It's going to be Tamworth's line out. I think it's come off Walcha, who played at it and went in a touch. So
But can they get it in straight? That's going to be the problem in this
No,
breeze.
he's called a knock on. Called a knock on. So
Oh,
it's-
okay. It's
mate, to get the ball in straight now, Glenn, they're going to have to throw it towards the bowling club and let it come back.
throw it to the front, as Glen A. Rose would say. No errors there. But, it's going to be Walcha's ball. Probably about 30 metres out from the Tamworth line.
Standing flat.
Yeah, because I think Walcha knocked on the kick from Connor Robinson.
That's a little bit of low kick and gets more ground. The winger's picked it up though. Or is he fullback? He puts it
Fullback.
up high, up and under. The old... Oh, didn't go out.
So now we're on the Tamworth 40 with the Tamworth ball. Can't see the touches in the
moving
way.
s-
Seki's not Seki. Is it Seki?
Oh, good bounce pass.
We got a bit of room here for the Tamworth guys.
Here we go.
Nice
Go
ball to
Savvy! And he's in a
Good
touch.
touch.
Yeah, Magpies recovered well to get out of their territory, but now it's the Rams throw in.
Big Ross Fletcher to throw in.
Ross got it right. Get Ross to do all the throw-ins for both sides.
Well, the
Can't catch his number. Good incisive run there. Nice layback. Well, he's flicked that
the
out to
ball's
nobody
been
and it's come up to
turned
Tamworth.
over to Maggies.
That was Tom Walker, the 6. Strong run indeed.
Now
Well,
whose ball is it? Still Walcha's ball.
It's a little bit hard to see what's going on here. The ball continually changing hands here, so I don't know if it's being cleaned out or if there's errors, but it's hard to see at ground level.
The Magpies have got it now, Mick. Ruck has formed.
Ball's out.
Or they're going to go to the short side. He puts a kick in.
Yeah, I'm not
is-
sure why he didn't come to the right-hand side.
Nah,
He Tamworth
yeah,
had 4 on 2, and he decided to go back to left and come up with a kick.
They got the penalty though.
That was a bit of luck because he had an open field this side. Good range of players on the open side and decided to go back on the inside.
Yeah.
Big Sammy, the bloke that you were just talking about, that's dictating things for the Tamworth side, was screaming out here for it.
What's
I
he
said
doing
they
out here?
Well, I'm not too sure. He's probably just,
Mind
he
you,
just
he's that
knows.
size he can stand where he wants to.
But they had a 4 on 2, and if the ball comes out, they probably strip them for numbers and with a possibility of scoring a try.
Okay, this is a good chance for the Maggies now to put some points on the board. We thought they had some earlier, but we were wrong as usual.
I'll call it now 13. Who's the 13 for the Tamworth side? I'll just get his number, sorry.
Carlu.
No, the Walcha have won the line out.
Oh, Walcha won the line, I was going to say.
And now the clearing kick's going to clean up
Good kick.
Sure.
Raymond.
Should have
I
grabbed
was
that.
just going to
run.
call it that Carlu was going to put Connor Robinson into the corner, but Walcha run the line out, so it didn't happen. Now, it'll be Tamworth's throw in.
Who's going to take the throw? The big fella?
Yeah, the hooker's coming in to do it.
Be Lockie Ennis, I'd imagine.
Oh, no,
Rory Marshman, sorry. He's gone. Oh, big Sammy won that.
Should have gone to the front, but
We've got a bit of room out here.
yes, he's fending him off. He's made a break.
Carlu, I think that we'll go with
Rolling
Carlu.
along the bottom.
It was Tevi, but he's been replaced by Carlu.
They've lost the ruck. Rams have got it.
Another turnover. I think when the first side to settle down and just try and play a little bit of back-to-back rugby, just get through your pick and drives, your mauls. Never got a penalty to August. So this now, I imagine I'll put this deep. I said that last time they got it 10 metres.
Hands in the ruck there from the ground.
But I think at the moment both sides are probably trying to do too much with it rather than just try and get some
Continuity going.
and some consistency in their play. Just lock the ball up, retain it just by rolling down, and then putting something on when they're in a position. I think at the moment both sides are probably trying to get to an edge when they haven't earned the right to get there.
Same as we said last week, the first team that's going to fall into a bit of a pattern.
The six is making a break here. It was a lost line out. The six for Walcha is Tom Wake.
Threw it too far.
And again, the Glen A Rose call, throw it to the front. And there's nobody at home.
Box kick.
He's gonna win the race to his own box kick. Nice pickup by the 9.
He's still going.
Which is Sammy Buster. Sammy busted him. Liam Allen picks the ball up. Comes wide again. There's a real chance here for Tamworth. I think they need to count numbers here to the right-hand side. They've gone back to the left. Looks like Walker's readjusted now. They've fixed the numbers up.
Oh,
They'll take the shot at goal.
Penalty, going off his feet, playing the ball. Or is that offside? I think he might be offside. They're going to go for the points.
Called it.
He'll be kicking into the breeze.
Mate, he's 10 metres out. If he misses this, he wants to give away goal king for the rest of his life.
If you've just,
Liam Allen, he won't miss that.
no, if you've just joined us, we're up at Captain Cook Oval in Walcha, and this is the reserve grade fixture between the Walcha Rams and the Tamworth Magpies. Score is 0-0 at the moment. We've got the first grade game to come to your way as well. That'll be at 3:15. So welcome aboard.
You got a has been, a never was, and a never will be. Work out which one's which. We're doing the commentary team.
You're bringing back some good memories of Rico. Good on you, mate.
It has been, a never was, and a never will be. So you work out which one's which. I probably fit in all those categories.
He's got it, yes.
No,
So first points to the Magpies.
And
3-0 is the lead.
In a game like this, I think you've got to take what points you can take when they're on offer. And when you're 10 metres out, a couple of metres to the side, you don't take those opportunities. There's been a bit of a drib-drab game, a lot of errors. And again, I know I said it a couple of times, I think the first side to settle down and just get through a bit of footy. Look at keeping the ball. This is going to go dead.
Yes, well called, Mick. Too powerful. Went for the long one, and it's too long.
Ball's now gone to E-ball.
The number 6 for Walcha Rams, big Tommy Wake's doing a little bit of limping out here. He's not doing real good. The big fella.
He made the big break earlier, and they've crashed him then, and he's actually been limping ever since that. So, just watching Big Sammy, the big number 8. Now, he's never going to get ulcers seriously, and he's not going to get a sweat because he's very manoeuvrable on the field. He'll go from one play.
You won't get a sweat in this weather anyway.
He'll get a cab to the next play. He takes his time, and he's just not wasting any energy at all.
I'd say he's very experienced.
That's what I'm saying. And they don't start the second play until he's there. Ball's trapped. It's away now.
Seki's come in from his wing right over to the centre field. Half gives it out to Sammy.
That's the big fella.
Oh,
He's
goose
gone
step.
through the middle, but he's brought him down. Can he get the ball back? Yes.
Sammy Buster on the Liam Allen.
Too hard a
down.
pass.
I'll give
Knocked
it
on.
Sammy is that tall. He could have fallen over at halfway, leant out, and near reached the goal line.
He is a big lad. Well, he's a tall lad. He might be decisively big.
Oh, it's been charged down and knocked on, so that should be a Magpie feed. Yes.
Knock on. Good call, Glen A. Rose.
Frustrating at this stage, Glenn.
Yes, it's pretty scrappy. The breeze is just, it's not a hailing gale, but it's just enough to put the boys off, I think, if they're passing.
It's big enough, the couple of kicks that Walcha haven't got right that they've paid for. So
Yes.
they probably need to keep it lower and drill it more to the corner rather than down the middle. But what Walcha's at this stage in this reserve grade game at the moment is every scrum they've pretty much pushed Tamworth off it, even though Tamworth still won. But,
It's not a clean ball.
It's a little bit better scrum, that one from the Tamworth guys. But,
Liam again.
He's kicked it up against the wind.
I'll tell you what, if it bounces back,
Walcha have got it. Will he get... He's going to run around him. No, Sammy, he's missed him.
he
and
got hurt too,
himself.
Seki. I think Seki's been injured in this play. He's still down.
his hand, it looks like a
It looks
wrist.
like his shoulder. I think I'll go by the program, and Charlie Connington palmed him off. I think he palmed him in the shoulder, and sneaky suspicion.
Penalty, yes, holding
Sneaky
on
suspicion
the tackle.
that Seki might have a shoulder injury here.
He's down.
What are you
Still
pointing at the ref
down.
for,
He
Ray?
hasn't-
I don't think he's going to see you from here,
Hasn't
brother.
moved.
We've got a bit of time out, so we'll try and do a little bit of drabble on here. But I think when Cody was returning that ball, Charlie Codington, I think he palmed Seki off in the chest shoulder area, and now he looks in a fair bit of pain.
Mate, I'm not being rude. I'll give you the drum. Sammy will have had a birthday by the time the paramedic gets across to him.
Now he's up.
He's up.
The medics just got there, and now Seki's got up, and they give him a tic-tac and said, "You'll be right, son."
If you're watching that on TV, I just enjoy the drama. So,
Did you just see the look the paramedic's giving him? He just give him the filthiest look.
He's saying to himself, "Stay down."
Kicking into
Stay
the
down.
corner, so if they can get this line out to the front, they should be in with a chance.
Well, let's see.
He
how
was all
Seki-
sorts then, Seki. He was all sorts. He looked like he was out cold, then he was on his back, and he was kicking and screaming, and
Yeah.
legs and arms were going everywhere, and then
He was in the fetal position there for a while.
I think, I don't know if the shoulder went out or in, but it was,
Well,
for me, it was an obvious shoulder injury, and then all of a sudden
Well, I'll
he's
tell you
up.
what. If he goes down hurt again, and
The paramedic ain't coming.
Mate,
Well,
if he can't see blood, he's not going out there.
No, it's out. But it's still a Magpie ball, but they've lost ground.
We can't see a lot here because we've got the cameraman and his truck in the way, and there must be rain predicted because Matt Foley's just gone and give his cameraman a hood to put on.
Bit of a chat getting the line out ready now. It's a Magpies feed.
Yes. To the front, and they've won it. Well
A
done,
good long
boys.
ball. Here we
Liam.
go. We got some
Oh, the old
footy.
run around.
Oh.
And has been knocked down. But
Well, he's
play
called
on.
that.
he's still going. Can he get through? No, they've
I
followed
think
him.
the Walker-
Carlu's been very strong for the Tamworth side.
Yes.
I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. They've got it down as Carlu, so I'll say it
There's
how
Big
it
Sammy.
sounds. And Big Sammy through the middle. Just hang on to the ball. We're going wide again.
Liam again.
With a kick.
Oh, he's kicked for
comes
the wing,
Connor.
but yes,
Oh, great pick
well
up.
picked up.
I doubted
Yeah,
the
Connor's
play.
over.
Connor Robinson.
Again.
I doubted the play, but
That's his second.
what would
try.
I know?
A nice little kick there from Liam Allen to the fly half to
To the
Glenn
fullback,
bounce.
Connor Robinson.
Glenn, even at that wind must have held that ball back a little bit because when it left the foot, it looked like it was going to be too big. It certainly held up in the air a little bit, and timing for Connor to come through was superb.
He's got some wheels on him, young Connor. We've seen it last week, and we've seen it a couple of times here today that he covers the ground very, very quickly. Like you said, he just didn't give up on that chase. It's hard to tell if it was a set play.
well, it was against the runner play. Well, they wouldn't have been expecting to kick against the wind.
Liam
You see
Allen
the
now.
cheer out of young Dave Walker up here in his in the mountain country. Coming in, mate. How are you? All good?
Quiet. Yeah, all good. Typical Walker weather here today, but I think the Tamworth blokes will enjoy the day out anyway.
Yeah,
Is there any rain expected from a local?
Oh, you might get a bit of late sleet later in the second.
Late sledging, did you say, or late
And he's
sleet?
kicked the goal.
No, we only get sleet at Walker. No sledging from the Walker players there, thank you. Or supporters.
There we go. That is the legendary Dave Walker. Good to see you up here, champion. I don't know why he's got those skis with him, but
So Liam Allen's converted that try that he
10-0's the score.
on Supercoach. He gets a try assist.
I'll tell you one thing, Glenn, you're rugby through and through. The camaraderie between all the clubs involved, the hospitality shown by all the clubs we've been to has been absolutely superb.
Terrific, that's right. It's
what
part of
was-
the game.
Big Lockie Oates he was totally lost, and he was going to pick the ball up from an offside position and didn't.
Loose ball.
Now Walker's on the attack here. Again, I'd be just looking at getting some football. Don't go
Oh,
too
they
high,
put
too
him
early.
down.
Good strong tackle.
Yep. And penalty to the Rams in kicking distance.
Yeah, I don't think they'll take it, mate. They're down by 10. I'd be tempted to take it and get on the board, but it's the first time they've been down here. I think I'd probably roll on like you're down by 10. I'd be rolling on.
Going to go for the corner.
Looked like he's doing a haka.
It's a first time they've really had any good field position. It'll be interesting to see if they go wide straight up from the line out, or if they try and roll through a little.
I think it'll be a rolling ball.
We talked last week,
this
Glenn. This is
Go front.
This is where we need some patience.
Oh, they've knocked it on.
Again, Glen A. Rose, your call is play to the front. He tried to go to the middle and they turn it over. So
That's right.
The
Put it out.
temperature has dropped about 5 degrees in the last 30 seconds. Just so you know, if you're sitting at home in the lounge room enjoying the TV.
In the warmth.
Okay, Walker again.
We've got the linesmen coming in.
the touch, he just wanted to play his part in the game. He was telling the referee how to referee.
He's on the telly.
Segi's taking his headband off. Oh, nice.
That's better at the front, see?
Well, I don't know if it was meant to go to the front. I think it was meant to go to the back, but the old mate was just too high in the air to let it go past. But again, anyway, they've got it, and they're 40 metres out from the Tamworth line.
And
a lack of communication here, and it'll be an accidental offside. He's called a knock on, but accidental offside, either way. But been the story of the game for both sides, errors, unforced errors. And that wind's just come up. There's a nice little breeze.
Mate, I'm just looking up on the top of the hill from the ground here, and I'm pretty sure that's snow on one of the rooftops, Glenn.
It's got to be snowing
bitterly-
somewhere because it dropped
bitterly
about,
cold.
It just dropped 4 or 5 degrees. I could have stayed in front of a fire at home.
Oh, you didn't. Ray said, please get him out of the house.
Might be a little bit of truth in that, but I am quite annoying around the house, I will admit.
The Magpies to feed the scrum. They've been pushed back. Unclean ball, but they've got it. Almost a knockdown of the arm. And that is. But
Is that'll be a penalty for a deliberate knockdown, Glen A. Rose? Is he
well, I
playing
didn't quite
advantage?
see the point of contact there, Mick. But
Let's play on.
No, he deliberately went for the
Liam again.
a knockdown.
Ball comes
Here
out
we go to
wide.
Carlu.
Ooh,
Good
He's nice
step.
on his feet, Carlu. Connor Robinson, not much room to move there. The slippery feet. That grass is a little bit long for my liking. I like
yes.
it. Yeah. About 3 millimetre would be.
Could you
ideal
imagine
for
me
the
walking
playing
across the
surface.
field? I'd have to have my hand up to be seen.
You wouldn't walk that far in your life, Raymond,
10 Ks a day, mate. 10 Ks a day
in the car.
just to get home. Very defensive game, Glenn.
Yes.
Neither side looking to
Lee's
actually.
put the kick in. Walker will come down on it.
Good pickup.
And well held, well covered.
Can't see who that
Tackler will
was for
be
the
pinged
10.
here, I think. No, they've got
I think
the
it might have
ball
been
out
Will
cleanly.
Nichols was the clean-up guy
Right,
there.
Step.
Liam Allen, at the moment, is probably he's adjusted to the wind the best. He's keeping his kicks nice and low, and not losing field position. Now Tamworth pick up a penalty for not
releasing in the tackle.
Should have bought my Linda electric blanket.
I'm going to stand up and do some running on the spot.
Nice kick. against the breeze. They're down on about the 22, are they, Mick?
Yeah, I think probably 30 maybe. It's a bit hard to see because again down at ground level, but I'm just about 30 metres out.
10 points to nil. Magpies leading the Rams at the moment. More points now would consolidate this.
They've gone to the front but haven't thrown it straight. Oh, now the touchy's having something to say to the crowd, so I don't know if the crowd have given him a bit or he's... Don't worry about the crowd, buddy. If you're looking at the crowd, you can't see what's going on the field. And at the moment, not much.
Walcha ball. Sammy's directing play from the back of the scrum. Good clean ball.
Can they do anything with it?
Well,
Oh,
Liam Allen's gone for the intercept and got it.
Oh, he's intercepted and scored under the side the post.
You could see what number 10 Will Nichols was went to the line, tried to play a little short ball to number 22. Sorry, we don't have his number. Big, tall, strapping young fella, and if Liam doesn't take it, the 22's taking some. He's taking some good yards down the field. But well read by Liam. He's been the main contributor to the scoreboard today. And look, not being disrespectful to Tamworth by any stretch, that the scoreline probably doesn't indicate the evenness in the game. Walcha's dominated the scrums. I know they haven't pushed them off too many, but they've been more dominant in the scrums. But I don't know if 17-0 is a true reflection of the game.
Glenn, with the Walcha team, their defence has been quite good apart from a couple of little lapses, but any opportunities you can see they've actually lost where they could have put points on the board?
No, it's just a few sloppy hands at times, or forcing the pass when they need. But yeah, you're right, Mick. It's been pretty even on the park, but it's the scoreboard says otherwise. And he's converted it. You're right. It's 17-0.
He's never going to miss that one, Glen A. Rose.
Now, when they turn around,
I could miss it easy.
They turn around at half time. The Magpies are then going to have the win behind them.
Yes.
Do you think they may change their game plan to use their kicking game to more advantage?
I would think so. Yeah, they'd utilise it differently.
You can sometimes overplay it.
Yes.
They might try to do it
and
too
again
much.
with the grass, the amount of grass the ball's going to skip.
He's knocked on at the kick-off.
Well, here's Walcha's chance. It can't be long to half-time, I wouldn't imagine. We don't have a clock anywhere at the ground.
We'll have one in the second half
You
here.
got one on there.
Just...
Yeah, 5 minutes, I'd say, to half-time. Oh, we had the injury, so it could be longer.
The paramedic has called a cab to get across the other side.
To get back to his bench. It'll be interesting to see what Walcha here do. Like they're about 30 metres out from the Tamworth line.
And they're deep for a change.
But they're nice and deep. So
They're
it'll be interesting to see if they go wide straight up.
Good
which has
clean
been
ball.
Their game plan pretty much all
Here we go.
game. Good ball.
Yeah, good run too.
Good
Found
run,
the
good
gap.
tackle. Good rugby.
Yes.
He needs the release.
He's turning it back to the right side.
Big
Still
Joel
moving
Ballon.
forward. Still moving forward.
This is what I think they need to do for a while. Just keep driving away. Just keep getting those mauls in there, those rucks. Don't go too wide too early.
Got to give Magpies credit there too, Glenn. They're actually holding their structure.
Yes.
Their numbers are good.
Yep.
Yeah, there's half-time,
Half-time
so
bell.
you're a good timekeeper, Glen A. Rose. You said 5 minutes and it was 30 seconds ago. Won't listen to you
I've
again.
got a fast watch.
You're not boiling me an egg.
Don't panic, boys. See, a bit of panic footy in this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a penalty.
Okay.
Penalty.
Tap and go. Tap and go. You're 17-0 down. Tap and go.
Must be offside.
The game's not over.
They're bunched. It's going to be pick and drive, pick and drive, pick and drive.
They'll score, yeah.
Let's just see where a little bit of
There's a
patience.
try coming.
Yes. No, he's over. Yeah, the pick and drive has done the job for the...
Well, he's let them know that he scored too.
Interesting game of rugby, Glenn. Your summary of the first half in the reserve grade fixture, Magpies against the Rams.
Yeah, it was a good even contest. The wind's playing its effect, and the line-out throws and the handing of the long passes has been a bit difficult, but evenly balanced. two teams, but the Maggies are in front by 17-5 with the kick to come, which he would expect to kick.
That's the score line at half time. 17-7 is probably a better indication of the game.
In or out the Mick?
You'll go in.
Yes, he's got it.
Got 20 cents back from last week.
That's
Mick, your summary of the first half.
Sloppy.
That'll do. Okay, we'll come back for the second half.
Not patient, but sloppy. But look, it's still rugby. They're out there running around in the cold. It's got to be difficult in the cold.
Okay.
See you at the end of half time.
Enjoy, mate. Jones has got it. I find he's got the kid over there.
No, at least we get it for first grade.
Yeah.
I'll be some score you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see.
Rams have kicked off and Maggies have taken it cleanly, forming the ruck. Got a new halfback on. For the Magpies.
Welcome back to the second half. This is the Tamworth Magpies in the black and white. They're playing the Walcha Rams. This is the second half of the reserve grade fixture from Captain Cook Oval up here in Walcha, where it's about minus 15 degrees. Glenn?
Yes, it's. I think that's
chilly, but the hospitality is warm. Half-time score 17-7.
Oh.
Walcha scoring just before the half-time hooter.
Penalty now to the Magpies for hands in the ruck there off their feet. Who was that little halfback we had last week in the 22 year?
He's not here today, unless he's in the... Is he?
He's playing now. Come on now.
Good work. Cracker game last week.
Yes. Okay, Magpies throw in.
So Glenn, similar to last week, Liam Allen has gone off at half time. He played strongly in the first half. Most of the points coming he was involved in, and now we have a new number 9. And again, as we noticed last week, it upped the ante for the game, didn't it?
They did well this half pairing. Their names are on the list here, aren't they? Should be Charles Kenzie at fly half and Vanessa Kiko at halfback. It is the Rams ball playing down the middle.
Well, Glenn, with the score at 17-7, and again, we'll just if you've just joined us for the second half, Ray McCoy is my name. Glenn A. Rose, Mixed Moodle is just getting some refreshments at the moment. And just moving into the second half now, the score 17-7. We mentioned just a moment ago that the Magpies in their second half last week, up the ante, turned on a lot of points. You're the coach. Let's get Walcha back into this second half. What have we got to do?
Well, they've just done the right thing there, putting the boot in. Conler is at the fullback's return, but it's going to be a long one. Will it go too far? No, it's just bounced in front of the post. And a bad kick, clearing kick. It's given the advantage. So the Magpies have won that little exchange.
Mix back, feel better, mate?
Oh my God, it's cold. Tell you how cold it was. I was just going to the toilet and it was freezing, like it was frozen before it got to the urinal. That's how cold it is up here.
Right on the 22 is the throw in from the Magpies. Throwing it to the front, but he's been knocked forward and another back on.
We've had a change of half pairs again. Mixed same as last
week. Charlie, I remember, and young Marshman.
Liam Allen's off.
It's an obvious ploy from the Tamworth guys that they changed their halves at half time.
Yep, knock on from the Magpies. So
we've
got a new prop there as well, haven't we?
Ross Fletcher's not happy. He just yelled out something that most people probably wouldn't want to hear, but he's doing a limp.
Just going back to Liam Allen, he had a very strong first half last week. We didn't see him in first grade, did we?
No.
And similarly this week, he might be work commitments. You never know. But
Charlie,
very strong first half.
What was Charlie's name from last week?
Drake.
No, it wasn't Drake. I know it was Charlie. We'll go with Charlie for now. Hensby or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well tackled.
But I remember last week's game where the two halves come on and added that energy to the Tamworth side, and it was a big change, a big shift in the game for the Tamworth lot.
And there's the new second row on, and number 25. Who's number 25?
No, we don't have those big numbers. We'll just see the Tamworth girls warming up for their second game later. For what people won't know, that it's the first time that Tamworth and the Pirates have met in the women's rugby. It's the first time they've played each other of all these years, I guess, because rugby for the girls.
Magpies.
What did I say?
Pirates. You're out.
Pirates and Magpies. Yeah, it's the first time the girls have played against each other. So it's a little bit of history today.
And us being here is history, Mick.
Here he goes.
Fella again.
Yep.
Add some energy to him when he comes out, the young fella. Charlie.
Sammy's off though, did you notice that?
No, we didn't. Good pick up there, Glen A. Rose. Probably hard not to miss Sammy with his beacon.
Yeah. Oh, good clearing pass. Out to Connor, out to the winger. And he's gone through.
Oh, that was fleet-footedness.
But they've got him right on the try
Actually, I
line.
thought he was a bit closer to the try line.
Do I see Seki missing as well?
Oh, he needed to let that probably not go because he got the
He's
try
over.
anyway. But,
Number 12.
yeah, Seki's not out there either. So Seki and...
That's down as Blake Clout, the number 12.
Yep. He's had a fair game, Blake.
So Seki's missing.
Yes.
We've got Sammy missing as well.
I think your chair just broke. These good chairs. I just heard it snap. I didn't think I was put on that much weight. Send me the bill.
So that scrum half has certainly put that spark in, Mick, as you said. Of half a break there, set up the try.
It's a long road back for Walcha now, Glenn.
Yeah, but still doable.
They're at
mate.
home. It's not a long road. It's a
I
long
think
road
that-
for us home.
That breeze has dropped, hasn't it? For a second.
Yeah, we're back to -1.
Yeah.
How's the long road home for the home team? They're here. They're going to go out the gate.
We're going to have one of those conversations, are we? I'll tell folks what you said to me earlier. Why would people live up here? Is that what you said? No. It's a beautiful community.
Well, here come the police too. Somebody's misbehaved.
Sitting next to me.
Okay, Connor's lining up this
What do you reckon, Glenn?
He's,
Back him in?
kick. Oh, I would think so. He's got the breeze.
The camera is right behind him.
So are we.
You're down 60 seconds. 60. It's hard for you to say.
They brought it a long way back.
60 cents from last week. Three lots of 20. Here we go.
No.
He's had a shocker.
I wouldn't say it was a shock.
He allowed for the breeze and it didn't take it.
Mate, he missed.
Around.
He missed.
I don't think he missed last week though.
What is a good kick one where you just missed by a little bit?
Well,
He missed the
he
kick.
struck it nicely.
He missed the kick. Oh, so you're going to get points for how you kick it now.
You do at AFL.
You get 1 point for missing. Let's get back to the
back
game.
to
Taken this
back to
time.
rugby.
Oh, he's put a
That's a
clearing
nice
kick
little
up.
nudge.
Will it spin out? Yes, it
That's
has.
turned out to
But
be a
Tell you what.
great kick for the Tamworth
Beautiful
side. The number
off break there.
4 for Tamworth. Where is he? Joel
James.
Ballon. No, sorry, no, I've gone the wrong side. Sorry, James Morris. I think I might have been calling him the wrong name earlier too.
Did you knock your head when you went for a
No,
walk?
I need to put my glasses on, eh?
Go with your
Good
grey
kick,
hair.
Joel Morris. Jamie Morris. I put the two names together, Joel Ballon and Jamie
Let's
Morris.
just
So
call
it's
him-
Joel Morris.
Let's just call him Russell.
Oh, mate.
Oh, yeah. Line out went to the Magpies.
Clean ball again.
Yeah.
See what they do.
I'll go in
Pass
again
to-
here.
Passing into the... Oh.
Oh,
Oh, they're getting a bit pushy.
You've got to do something to put them off their game.
Yeah.
Should have bought my gloves. I wasn't lucky enough to have a headset like you guys and put my hands in my pockets.
And okay, Glenn and I are both wearing headsets, and the reason Mick hasn't got one because they couldn't get one big enough to go over his big head.
But I don't have a problem with my ego.
Sorry, mate, it's about 3 kilometres between your ears.
I know I've got an ego problem, but I don't have
Okay.
a problem with it. You got a problem with it?
I've got a problem. Now come back, Mick.
Oh,
Seriously.
Good push today.
Okay, here we go. Walcha. Oh,
they've kicked
See,
ahead.
yeah,
that's
Glenn-
not a bad kick into the wind, but
Yeah.
they got the numbers are there if they make the tackle.
Oh, good return. Oh, no, they've collared him.
You were going to say something, Ray?
I
about
can't understand. They had
you question that?
they had the wind with them in the first half. They chose not to kick. You turn around now. Maybe the fact they want the wind to hold the ball up, Glenn.
Well, it could be, but he kicked it low.
I mean, it wasn't a bad kick in the end, but I know what
Very
you're
good.
saying. You know, maybe hold on to the ball. It's big Lockie Oates takes
Clean
that,
out.
that run. Number 25, we don't have his number, so he's old mate.
Yeah, he's the second rower. He
Tamworth
come
comes
through well,
through there.
coming
I don't
for
think that's
offside.
allowed,
So
yeah.
it's a penalty.
Even I know that.
Yeah.
But he's pretty easy to pick with his head view. It's not like you can sneakingly get through there, buddy. He's tap
Well,
and
they've
go
taken a
from
tap. Very sneaky move. Had a
young
ball
Marshman.
pass, but oh yeah, well bounced and onto the winger. He's going up to about the 22.
Clean ball again.
Jamie Morris, I got him right this time. The big number 4 for Tamworth goes down. The ball comes out the back to Charlie. We'll go with Charlie for now. And number 1 for Tamworth, Rory Marshman. Yes, he is the brother of the young and number 22. Quick on his feet.
Oh.
We've got a deliberate knockdown. He's going to play advantage.
Magpies on the attack.
Drive away, drive away. Ooh. 22-7. Is it worth going
Yeah.
25-7?
All
I'll
offside.
keep rolling. What
No,
would you do?
there's no 25 on the list at all.
No, I'm saying the score. If he takes the 3 points, it'll be 25-7.
Oh, yes. Are they going to have a
They're
scrum?
go for the scrum.
I tell you what, we work well together.
We're ultimate professionals.
Okay, we've gone for the scrum.
There's only one bloke here that knows the rules, and he still don't know them.
That's right.
He's in the middle and he's got a green shirt.
You can't be having a crack at match officials. He's done all right, actually, this fella. I don't think he's been too bad.
That's right. He's been good.
I'm a pretty good judge of referees, but I think he's gone all right.
Now the Tamworth scrum is steadier in this second half. You may have noticed. See, it's even pushing
Yes.
the Maggies.
They
up
probably
the-
dominated that one there, Glen A. Rose.
Yeah. Oh, good run through.
Oh.
Oh, he's shouldered the ball out and
Great
counter-attack.
contact.
Good tackle.
He's a big lad, Carlu. He's a big lad, Carlu. It's
Too high tackle. A high
a
tackle.
giveaway
Ah.
penalty.
So a free kick penalty to the Rams.
There we go, Charlie
Relieving
Kenzie.
kick.
Charlie Kenzie and
That's
and
it.
James Marshall.
Puts it on the 10 metre
I knew it
line.
was Charlie.
Their
I said
side of the
Hensby.
field.
Kenzie. Close. Sorry to talk over there, Glen A. Rose,
It's
but
all right, mate.
there wasn't much going
I'm used
on.
to
So
that.
there wasn't much happening, so I just took a bit of rubbish to annoy the
Just
people
go-
at home.
You're married, Glenn?
Yeah.
Obviously, Ray's not. Oh, look
Oh,
at that.
that's
That's
off.
nowhere near straight.
That old wind effect.
It's
Yeah, so we're good. We're having a scrum to.
We're seeing a pattern from last week again, Mick and Glenn, where the Magpies team, they had that solid first half. They made these changes at half time, but they actually seem to be far more structured now in the second half.
That's true, Ray. I don't know why they keep them off to us.
Yeah, there's got to be. I mean, obviously it's working for them because both weeks. in
It's
a row,
worked every time we've
yeah,
watched them
it's-
now.
But when Charlie and James come on, there's a big lift in the energy of the team. They're both likely characters.
Very busy.
Oh, that's good too. The Locks picked up
Lockie
the ball
Oates, I
off
think
the
it
scrum.
is.
A good run, but he's got no support.
And Lockie Oates picked up from the scrum. Not releasing, was that Glen A?
That's correct. Not releasing the ball. He was isolated. They didn't go with him.
Well, because I seen Charlie before that scrum was come and talk to his backs, and then I don't know if the plan there was for Lockie to actually pick it up and go. I think the backs had something planned, and
That's
Lockie's
good.
interesting tactic.
Yeah, tap and then a kick.
Well, it's gone into touch anyway. At least they're down that end.
Yeah, but they won't have the throw in.
Yeah, Tamworth will turn
The
it
way
over.
some of the throws have been, Glenn, it doesn't really matter.
Well, they must reckon they're going to win the line.
Yeah.
Anyway. But if they
Well,
throw
the wind's going to push it back to them
Yeah.
anyway. Well, we're in the second half. It's the Walcha Rams against the Tamworth Magpies. The first grade game to kick off around about 3:15, and looks like being a very strong game, as Mick has mentioned earlier. First time for a long time.
First time in, I think, the Magpies have been in the New England competition for 3 seasons, I'm led to believe. So if I'm not right with that, please, I apologise. But I'm fairly sure I've got that right. But this will be the first time they've played against each other in a while. And Walker's made the last 3 grand finals in the Central North comp. And I think the last year's grand final might have been here in Walcha. So it'll be a good test for the Tamworth side that went up to the New England competition for reasons that they know of. So it'll be good. It'll be a good game. Tamworth at the moment are undefeated, and Walker's only had the 1 loss. So
no, it was a draw. It didn't
a draw.
lose.
Okay.
So the Rams are on the attack here.
Basically, both sides are undefeated.
Oh,
so
they've locked it forward.
No, they get the
deliberate
knockdown. Deliberate knockdown. So basically, both sides are undefeated in the first grade competition. So
correct. Yes.
We have the heavyweights going at it.
Penalty right in front for the Rams. Do you want a bit of blanket, Mick?
Nah, she's all good, buddy.
Not a cuddle, mate.
I get worried when I get under blankets.
Yes.
I just see Glenn A's hands under the blanket there.
We're a very, very close commentary team. It's good. The Grey Nomads, unreal.
So Tamworth selected to take the scrum here.
Good clean win. Gone out to the left. 5/8 got it back. They're coming back in.
Now straight through the middle.
I think they need to keep doing what they're doing here for a little bit. Like, they've got to earn the right to go wide, and I don't think they've done that pretty much the whole game.
They're making good progress in the pick and drive.
That's how they scored the try in the first half, so I'd be, if it's me, I'm probably looking at doing
He's
the same,
over.
and there we go.
And that's it's about that, Glenn, isn't it? It's actually just push, find that weak link, find that slow player, and there's your opening. Scored again.
Right.
Maintaining possession.
Yes. Doing it nice and steady, making sure your hands, your passes.
Haven't seen Nick Bradbury out there yet for Tamworth. He came annoyed as early in the commentary, so I don't know if he's...
I think he might be playing first grade.
Might be playing first grade. We'll have to see if he's... Because normally he'd be out there for these guys, so... Shout out to...
And again, the hospitality shown here at the Captain Cook Oval. We're in Walcha, and yes, we do jest about the weather, but it's nice and chilly. In fact, I might even get a photo of Glenn in a moment and throw it up onto Facebook, because he's got the what is that the blanket made of, mate? That's something special.
I wouldn't know.
How many cats did you kill to get that?
The cats love it.
I'm looking at the blanket, the beanie, the gloves.
He's got the like. It's
Anyway,
snow
it
now.
was really cold.
He'll be the only man to leave Walcha with a suntan. I'll give you the drum. He's that warm.
I've worked here before. You know.
Hospitality up here, absolutely superb, and good crowd on hand as well. We mentioned earlier, if you're watching on TV, as you are, that the COVID-19 restrictions all being adhered to here, and it's just a nice atmosphere getting ready for a big first grade game.
And he's lining up the kick. And he's got it.
Well done.
So 22-14.
So that's his family in the crowd giving him a cheer. So it's back to a 10-point game.
Righto, Glenn. Whilst you can keep doing that, we'll just take a selfie. We'll throw this on Facebook. Can you show us your rug? Hold your rug up, mate. No, not your rug. There we go. You ready? There we go. Mick? All right. If we had people that cared for us, we'd have rugs as well. But here you go. If you want to check out Glenn A. Rose, it'll be on my Facebook page in a moment.
What a great run from the kick-off back to the 40. 22-14. So, sorry, it's an 8-point game. But they haven't really skipped away, Tamworth. They're probably... Here we go. He's gone through. And
well down.
Is he quick enough? Is he quick enough? They're on the attack. They're about 15, 20 out. Good clean out. Wouldn't like to be in there anywhere. Don't panic. They can hear me from here. They just need to now get patient.
There's a ground announcer somewhere. He'd be better to announce that. I'm too sure where he is. Over, right across. Sorry, you got to go.
They've just turned it over Well, oh no, they've got it back. They're the chance here. They score here and we got back the game on. It'll be 22-21 if he converts. Here we go. Just keep plugging away. A bit of patience. Don't panic.
But good defence from the Magpies to hold them out this long.
Can't see. It's a long way away. Going to be another pick and drive. He's got to be close. I reckon they're about 2 metres out, Glen A. Rose.
Yep.
Maybe a touch more. Ray McCoy's gone missing. MIA. Looks, here we go. We're getting closer and closer.
Just doing a
keep
Facebook
picking and
blog.
driving, picking and driving. Now they're going to go wide to number 3. Got a bit too low.
No,
I'd like to see the big 22
defence.
go over. I don't see his name because he was the man that made the break that got him into this scoring position.
No, he got a penalty.
Okay, tell me this, Glen A. Rose. He's given the penalty. Why would he not play advantage while they're pushing the line like they were?
Well, I think they must have lost the ball there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll go with you. I'm just wondering why there wouldn't be an advantage.
Yeah, well, he played the bench for a long while, I thought. Or the inside pass, but they wake to it.
There we go.
Must go over. No, they've got him.
Getting closer and closer, and
Lost
now
the
they've turned
ball
it over
in,
again.
Coming away.
Comes Charlie
good
Hensey.
clearing kick by the halfback.
Not a lot of chases.
No.
See what that 15 for Walker looks like, Ned Kelly.
Oh, he's going to get isolated here if he don't turn over. No, they've done well, Walker. They've recovered well from here. They've got the ball back.
He's going to kick it now, the fullback.
You just got it back, son.
Connor's under it. Well taken.
Oh,
he slipped.
I was just about to give him a rap and say what a good game he's had, and he comes up with that. Sorry, Con.
Good tackle.
There we go. Walker's back on. Walker's been the...
Right, Glenn, you'll be happy to know we've now got we've got the Facebook blog up with your rug, and I've also just put your rug onto eBay. So.
Penalty.
Penalty. What's that for?
Yeah, not sure.
Yeah, offside, he's saying.
They've had the run of the play here for the last probably 5-10 minutes, Walker.
Yeah, but the Magpies have done well to keep them out.
Defensively, they've been great, haven't they?
Hammering the line there.
It's
Are we right? 22-14.
Yeah, well.
Certainly come back.
They're going to go for the scrum.
Again.
Well, I guess the way the lineouts are gone, a scrum is probably a safer option of keeping the ball.
That's right, but they don't get the territory. But
Well, good to have you on board. We are coming to you live from Captain Cook Oval in Walcha, and this is New England Rugby, Tamworth Magpies taking on the Walcha Rams, and it's all courtesy of Folmac TV. So if you'd like to take the services of Matt Foley and the crew at Folmac TV, it's 0407 456 901. Tell him the Grey Nomad sent you, 0407 456 901, and that is Folmac TV.
Walker goes on the attack here. Looks like they're about 30 metres out. I said they've had the run of the play and they've turned it over there. Here we go. Charlie Hensey, how quick is he? Is he going to, the referee going to take it back for the knock on by Walker?
Oh,
no,
hang on, he's going for it. He's going for a blue. Charlie's going to throw a few, I think.
Well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't fully understand the rule. I'm not sure why he wouldn't. I don't know if he's saying with Charlie kicking that ball that he took his advantage, Glen A. Rose.
He was off his feet playing the ball.
Charlie took him out.
Foul play and he's missed the knock on.
Charlie not happy. Righto, the crowd's getting into this. This is warming up for the big first grade game. Current score is 22-14. The Magpies leading the Walcha Rams.
I will say I am a tad excited about the first grade game.
Mate, I'm happy that you're happy.
Well, it doesn't have a little bit of history there with the sides not playing each other.
But you'd like to see two combatants come together.
Yeah.
And they're both... We're going to know the benchmark. Glenn, is what we're going to know the benchmark where these two teams stand now for the first grade comp.
That's 100%. Right. The Coffs Harbour team's very strong too, though. That held the Rams to a draw.
Ah, was that their draw?
Yes, okay. and we haven't...
Oh, nice low tackle. Who was that? Blake Clout. The game's come alive a little bit. There's just a little bit more in the run, a little bit more in the defence.
Well, we said in the first stanza of the second half that the Magpies had come alive. To be quite honest, the last 10 minutes, the Walcha Rams have come alive now, and they made a game of this at 22-14.
Yeah, and they're on the attack. Still going.
Well, if Walcha can get on the board here anytime
It's
soon,
going to be very close.
It'll make a great
finish. So they're rolling forward.
I think Walcha's sort of realised that they don't need to go as wide as what they were in the first half. Obviously, you can see now that they're playing a little bit more through the middle. They're not going as wide as early as what they were.
Shorten up their passes, as you said, Mick.
And straight away they go wide.
Get the wind out of it.
They're playing smarter, Glenn?
Yes.
I think the error rate in the second half from both sides is certainly down a lot.
Another penalty.
Somebody's going to get a card here, Glenn, eh?
I'd say so. I don't know what it's for. But
Well, it won't be happy birthday.
He's calling a touch judge in, but generally, sorry I got that out. My lips are frozen from the cold. When the touch judge gets called in, there's generally going to be.
I've got to get a phone. Matt Foley from Foley Mac TV is here. And he's got. Is that a? It looks like a. Glenn, just have a quick look at that while you can. Is that a? It's look like a teapot warmer or something on his head.
It actually looks like a Smurf.
Is it?
Glenn.
We should get a shot. Come over here, Matt. Come over here, champion. Here we go.
I was right. There we go. We got a card. I think it was a yellow card. We're too busy taking the mickey out of Matt Foley for looking like a melt.
Mate, you can't look that silly and get away with it.
So
looks
the
like
outside centre has been carded.
Carlu's been carded. So this will be interesting how Walcha play now for the next 5 minutes.
We've got the man
with
advantage.
The one-man advantage. Again, there'll be the temptation to go wide straight up because they've got the extra man, but I think they just need to keep doing what they've done to get back into the game. And 22, who deserves that try. I wish we had his name because since he's been on, I think he's been outstanding for the Walcha team and probably got him into that attacking. He's
a fair lump of a lad too, so takes a bit of pulling down.
Well, he's a big, lanky lad.
Yeah.
Big, raw-boned, strong man. He was a bloke that that got him into this position initially with a big, long run.
Yes.
So we now have 22-19. I'm going to back him in for the kick after watching his last little stab. So we're going to be 22-21.
Yes, a point in it. Getting down to field goal.
It's hard to say who's been the dominant side. I think Tamworth were more dominant in the first half, and obviously Walcha in the second half have dominated, running into the wind.
Has he got it? No.
Fell short. The wind.
Yeah. Although it wasn't very strong at the moment, it's dropped right down a bit now, fluttering.
We're at a 3-point game, so.
Conversion was done successful. That makes the score Walcha 19, Tamworth 22.
Now, that's a Bush commentator, Bush announcer if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
I think that was it. That was the turning point of the game, I think, Jeff.
Oh, good return run, bit of a high tackle, but they've knocked it on, so it's a Maggie feed, a good attacking position. Can they hit back and get further in front?
We're just getting some updates on the first grade sides. It's Tamworth probably about 5-10 metres out from the Walcha line with the ball to go into the scrum. Charlie Hensey will feed. Young James Marshman's given some instructions to his outside back, so you may see Connor Robinson score a try. Good push. Little Blakey Clout. He's got an advantage here being played at Tamworth. Didn't see what happened there, Glen A. Rose.
No, probably offside. Connors. No, that's
James.
Half.
Yeah, he's come back to the penalty. I reckon they'll take the 3 here, wouldn't you? No, he's going to tap and go.
Tap.
Oh, he's He didn't consult his teammates.
No.
It'll be interesting to see if it pays off. I think I would have been taking the 3 points and
I would think
wind
at
the
this
clock down.
stage with the breeze.
But if they score the try, it's a great move. If they don't, it's very ugly in there at the moment. Glen A Rose.
Yeah.
It's coming out the
It's
back there
coming out
somehow.
the back.
It's a good ball.
Blake Clout goes down. He needs to get some help there. They finally got there, the Tamworth guys. Walker's appealing for a penalty there, but
No, the ball's
come
coming
out
out
the back
the
there.
Magpies' way.
To James Marshman,
Oh, good hand off.
Lockie Clout, Jamie Morris. Well, that's Lockie Oates there. Sorry, they've got to go. They've got to be getting close. We've got the wide men. No, can't pick his number. Calling for the ball.
Big fella's got it. He's going to step. And he did.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
They've got
well
numbers
taken.
here if they use it right.
They're
Oh, he
not-
decided to
too
hang
far.
on.
Now they're passing it. Out to the winger, he's coming in. He's got support though. The ball, they've gone the blind again.
The big 16, we don't have his number
No.
for Tamworth. We've got his number, we don't have his name.
Ball's cleared out
James
again, coming out the
Marshman.
backs.
On to his brother, Rory. Nice offload from Rory. They've got to be getting awfully close there.
Yes,
And
he
there
does.
it
So it finally did pay off.
It did pay off. I'll take everything I said. I'll take back. It's in the end, it was a good choice.
Yeah, it was the halfback Charlie who scored, wasn't it?
We'll give it to Charlie. They're all patting him on the back, so I think it's Charlie.
And one of the
Well, Liam
Rams
Allen's
was
back
laid
on.
out. It had to be shared.
It was Liam on when they scored that try.
Mate, a big shout out to everyone that's jumping on Facebook today, Glenn. You're actually building up a bit of a rapport here, mate. They're loving the blanket. You'll be signing autographs before you leave. So Phil Henry's not here today, but Phil normally with the Folmac TV. But everyone jumping on board to say good day. They're enjoying the photos, which is good, and we're certainly enjoying the rugby. Mick, I haven't said a word about you, mate.
You've heard of Linus and his blanket, haven't you?
So who did Liam Allen replace? Because Charlie and James are both still out there. So it'll be interesting to see where Liam Allen's actually playing.
Oh, he's come back on, has he?
Yeah, he's there to take the kick.
And a little bit earlier than last week, which is good.
So I think Connor had the one miss and they sacked him.
Yep.
I know Connor's still there.
And he
So,
slipped over.
so they haven't replaced Connor with Liam or Liam with Connor.
He moves in.
Nice try.
Well struck. And he's got it.
Good
Well
kick.
done. So 29-19 is now the score.
Back to a 10-point game.
Yes.
Boys, I can tell you one thing, that for everyone sitting at home watching TV in the warmth of their homes,
Don't rub it in.
they are certainly giving us a bucket load of cheek here in the quite chilly but very enjoyable freezing.
Read a couple of them.
Gary Cook and Jenna Stevens both seem to go with it looks cold.
Don't
The
name
Magpies have
names,
got a bit of
but
a break here. They're coming away after a quick start from the Rams.
Enjoying the commentary, which is good. Mick finally found a sport that he excels at.
Oh, Connors. Oh, brilliant kick.
nice kick in the end.
Just inside the sideline.
Read out. There's got to be a couple of bad ones, and there's got to be a couple of people giving it
Going
to
for a
us.
quick
Read them
line
out.
out.
We'll give them their 15
To be,
seconds.
to be
of
quite honest, mate, there's no negatives.
Really?
No negatives at all. A lot of comments regarding the weather. The rugby certainly is very encouraging. A lot of people would wish you were here, which is good. A couple of people now wanting to see where they can buy Matt Foley's teapot holder that he's got on his head to keep him nice and warm. But all positive.
Well, how do you?
How did he lose that?
Well, he lost it and then got it back,
won
and
lost it again.
a little bit of an interesting passage of play.
Well
It's,
tackled by Charlie.
I must say, I'm surprised that there's no negativity on Facebook.
Never is, mate. Just you've got to choose.
It's such
You've got to
it's such
choose
a
your
positive
friends.
platform. It's Walker here with the ball about just on the halfway line. Can't really see a lot from here at ground level.
Just have a look at that beard
Oh,
on
they've lost it.
Ross Fletcher grows a certain, he grows a good bid, mate, to keep warm up here.
No, he's gone out on the full, so we'll come back to the knock-on by Walcha.
Well, it's not over yet, Glenn, but 29-19. This could be the one from Walcha that got away. They were certainly coming back with a bit of a spring in their step.
That's right, they were on top there for a while, but why hasn't he played the knock-on? He's gone to the line out.
Let's give it to the referee. Are you kidding?
Well, what if I knew the rules?
You do, mate.
No, he's caught his touchy in again.
Well, that's the case.
Maybe this touchy should have been refereeing. he's been on the paddock more than anybody else.
He knows it's being televised.
There we go.
You see, that's not right.
Is that not right?
No.
He's gone to a Walcha throw in. So Tamworth are going to get the win either way. But,
so that's
strong
breeze. As a dog's hind leg.
And that'll be going.
Yeah, the refs picked it up.
And a good victory to the Tamworth side. Probably deservedly the winners, but it was an exciting game.
Yeah, Glenn, and then you're throwing the ball in the line out. If you actually take advantage
it's not game over, right? Sorry.
No, if you compensate for the win, you're throwing towards the Magpies. You've only got to jump early at the front of the line out and you've got the ball.
That's right. Yep. But the normal flat throw shouldn't have been wind affected.
No. It's
I think Mick's got ahead of his game.
Yeah, well, I just saw with the error that he gave.
Down for a scrum this time.
I thought it was an error, game over, but obviously not. So Tamworth will finish with the ball. He'll probably put this in the touch, and then it'll be game over.
Yep, now it is.
Jesus.
Now he should be made go and get that ball.
He's kicked that D-ball. Oh, look, in the end, the score probably reflects correctly on the side that was dominant for the longest period of the game.
Yeah.
Walcha had their chances in that probably middle 20-30 minutes, but look, they got back to 3 points.
Yeah.
Yes.
So to end up 29-19 is probably a fair result.
Yeah, we're in round 4, Glenn. We've seen some changes going through those first 4 rounds. Both teams now, again, Walcha could be a little bit disappointed, but they put some good rugby together as well. And again, congratulations,
they
Magpies,
had
on the win.
There. They could have come away with it if they'd held a few passes.
Righto, we'll go and get a cup of coffee, turn the electric blanket on, and come back, and we look forward to a very encouraging first grade game between the Walcha Rams playing host to the Tamworth Magpies in New England Rugby.
As soon as I pick those returns, I'll put them up.
Competing in the ladies' sevens.
Around Lara. Oh! Keep it going. Keep it going. And again. Now. Oh, yes. Well done. Well done.
Well done, girls.
Darcy did really well there. Sure did. Everyone was in their position.
Well, again. She's got it. Got it.
Well done, well
Good
done.
girl.
Righto, Claudie! Got it.
Oh, she's going herself.
It's number 6.
Yes. No, that's Miller. That's Rosie.
What's that, Rosie? Dive on that, Sid. Good girl. Well done.
Yes. Right out. Come on.
And again.
Keep it going. Out there again. Righto. Go up there, Sid.
Well done.
Well done.
Get over it, girls.
Move up, Sid. Move up, Sid.
Hands. And again, and again, and again.
Go,
Go,
Claude.
Claudie. You're in.
Go, Claude.
There's no doubt.
Nice.
Too easy.
Go, Claude.
Same again.
Go, Larzy.
This girl will be getting sick of this.
Get her.
Good tackle away.
Those two don't get on.
Yep, that's how we like it.
Hang on, Jermaine.
Good, don't stand here, watch it.
Good girl,
Work,
Lars.
Lara.
Don't get complacent now. Legs. Good girl.
Come on, Claude. Hang on, Claude.
You nearly
Good girl.
got it. Well done. Good spoil.
Good girl, Claude.
Go again, Claude.
Hang on, Lars. Good tackle.
Well done, Lara.
Keep going.
Grab her.
Legs.
Grab her.
Good girl,
just
Sid.
in. Well done, ball.
for the cheese then. One down. Yeah, just tap and go. Run up. And again. And again.
Get up, get up.
Go, Porty, go! Go, Porty, go!
Go again.
Porty,
What a machine.
go! Well done.
First grade. I thought that's where she got it from.
Right.
Take it off, get it up.
Did we get that? Beautiful. Oh, she got one, did she? I think so. Again. Legs. Good tackle. Well done.
Good work, Lars.
Hold on to it, Lara.
Well done, Lara.
Good
Go,
job.
Ebbs.
Go,
Oh,
Rico.
good part. Oh, that was over the edge. Turn her in.
Go, Lara.
Hang on, Lars.
Legs. Wing.
Go, Rage! Go, Rage! Let's go, girls! Go with it! Go, girls! Back with it!
Good tackle, Lara.
Let's go again! And again! Go again!
Come on, Liza.
Get back. Pick it out.
Is that true? Is I was in the tape. Yeah.
Tamworth Pirates in the ladies lead Tamworth 15 points to 0.
But that's combined score.
You could have brought one back.
Phil.
I know she didn't go in the... He's done his...
Shouldn't just seem to be on this side. Good tackle. Well done, well done. Righto, Sid. Just run it.
Go. Go, Sid. Go, Sid. Go. Oh.
And again, and again.
Yep. Beat it. Well done, well done. Sid's still down.
Go, George.
Go, Floyd.
Oh, and again!
Oh, bitch. Good boys. Very exciting. Good entertainment on the side of the rack.
Come on, come on.
Righto. Outside you.
Well done, girls. Well done.
That's right. That's a good sign. He's always yeah. Sideline. That was a try on there. Yep. Good enough.
The final score in the ladies, Tamworth Pirates defeated Tamworth 30 points to 7.
I stood there, you can tell I've got like taking for granted stuff. But I thought, having a comment for you, that's I don't care how long
Really got to remember.
Well, I wanted to, but you can tell right off the bat that I was already. Yeah. My head's can't head. I know I've done this. Why does it know how to?
You got all your
Harry.
Oh, are we up? Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Captain Cook Oval here in Walcha. And it's time now for the first grade encounter between the Tamworth Magpies in the black and white. And, of course, our hosts today are the Walcha Rams. The team's Mick. And, well, let's introduce ourselves again. First of all, we're up here and courtesy of Folmac TV. Ray McCoy's my name, Michael Smeedle and Glenn A. Rose.
And we don't matter. Now, we'll go from the program that the best we can. We don't have the Walcha reserves at this stage, so hopefully we will get them. For the Rams, number 1 is Sam Cowell. Number 2 is Jack Ticehurst. Number 3 is Henry Leslie. Number 4 is James Ashley. Number 5 and captain is Sandy Cameron. Number 6 is Henry King. Number 7 is Thor Crombie. Number 8 is Wally Davidson. Number 9 is Angus McTavish. Number 10 is Tom Bauer. Number 11 is Ed Cordingley. Number 12 is Simon Newton. 13 is Pat Keane. 14 is Charlie Keane. And 15 is Ed Churchill. And for the Tamworth side, we have Glenn A. Rose.
Well, I'm not playing, but I'll read the names out. Number 1, the prop is Harry Mills. Hooking today is Tim Verant at number 2. Russell Johnson is the other prop in the second row. Jalome Dominio and Mitch Watts. On the flanks, we've got Alex Barrett and Jim Bracken. I think Jim's the captain. Locking the scrum is Tom Capel. Halfback Rob Sturitzer. And in the 5'8" or fly half is Levy. Jeremy York is on one wing in number 25. Scott Blanche is number 12. And Richard Clegg, the other centre. And on the other wing is Rabati and 14. And the fullback is 15 is the Tex. Now the kickoff has gone astray. And it's a...
Oh, my seat just sunk in the mud. Tamworth put the kick out off on the full. A shout out to the Pirate boys. They're here in the crowd cheering on. We're not sure who they're cheering on yet, but we can hear them cheering. They'll have a little bit of interest in this game, a little bit of rivalry between the two Tamworth sides many years ago, and they've now worked up a bit of a rivalry with Walcha. So it'll be interesting to see which way the Pirate boys are cheering, and I'm sure we'll find out at some stage, but here we go.
The skies have cleared up. They've got blue sky coming in now, but it hasn't warmed up any. It's still pretty cold. The first scrum, and easily won, and a good quick backline move for the coming in, but he's lost the ball. Jeremy York's got it.
Well, isn't this game a fair bit quicker than the last one, Glen A. Rose?
That's right, yeah.
It's,
The pace is frenetic to start with.
This is madness at the moment. Big solid run there from 23, Tim Verrat. Goes Alex Barrett. Some good solid contact both ways at the moment. Good clean ball. Comes out to Levy, out to Scott Blanche, and then on to Richard Clegg. Good legs tackle there. And good clean out by Scott Blanche. Yeah. He's come back.
Oh, it's come back for a penalty in the middle of the field. It's, off his feet, I'd say, the ruling there from the ref.
Didn't see what the arm was doing there, Glenn. I don't know where Ray McCoy's gone.
He's gone well across the other side.
I think I can see him coming out the front door of a house on the hill there. I don't know what that is all about. I don't know if he's out there checking the fire or having a cup of tea or what he's doing. Hopefully he'll be back in a minute. Levy will put this in a touch. And we'll have a line out. Right on the 22 by the look of it, just over the 22 metres from the Walcha line. Like I was saying earlier in the reserve grade game, these sides haven't played each other for 4 years, I think. You know, the Tamworth side's been in the New England competition for 3 years, so it'll be 3 years since they've played.
A good line-out win there, number 4 for...
Both sides at the moment in this current competition are undefeated, so it'll be interesting to see. And here we go. Has he got the pace?
They've got him covered, I think.
Can't see now because of the cameraman has gone in the touch. We couldn't see what happened there.
But a good backline move there from the Maggies and moving the ball out to their winger. One of the Fijian connections.
It was Barty. Barty had a little bit of room to move. And remember Tex from last week, Tex Lagamiri. He was scored 6 tries. It was absolutely lightning every time he got it. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes today with this Walcha side, which, you know, obviously, without stating that the obvious, will, you know, show up a lot more opposition than poor old Glen Innes did last week. But.
Well, boys, nice to be back. Good to see the locals have embraced me. They invited me up for a cup of tea. As you probably saw, Mick, up on the top of the hill. I was giving you a bit of a wave. And
just wondering, why is that bloke coming down the hill now with a shotgun?
that's another story.
Back to the
we've
football.
got an injured player here at the moment. Here we go.
And the penalty from the Rams had found touch right on their 10-metre line.
Barty was down, but now, again, he's been given that tic-tac and he's all right to go. The ball.
Quick ball out to the...
Good strong run by the number 2 for Walcha, Jack Bowery. Jack Ticehurst. Bit of room to move here. He stayed in field.
Yeah, done well.
Big Harry Mills had little Angus McTavish for breakfast there. Walcha still have the ball.
Crossfield kick, but it's gone nowhere. It's gone into touch on the far side. Didn't gain any ground.
The idea probably wasn't too bad, but the execution wasn't quite there. But I know one of his teammates wasn't real happy with that play. He just gave him a bit of a spray as he's gone. And we got Barty down again. He's got both elbows strapped like a racehorse.
Well, I've got to say, we built this game up, and the first couple of minutes are going to tell us we're going to have a cracker game indeed. Very, very quick.
It is quick, yeah.
Fast, it's ferocious.
Do you want, for people who've just joined us, Mick, tell us now the history between these two clubs.
We just did that.
You did that again? Yeah. Let's say again, mate. People have only just joined us, but
just joined us.
Was I up there getting a cup of tea when you did that?
They both used to be in the New England, the Central North competition as of 3 years ago. The Tamworth side decided to go to New England for one reason or another, so they haven't played for a while. Walcha have been in the last 3 grand finals, and Tamworth's been fairly competitive in that. But now they're in this combined competition, both undefeated. Admittedly, Walcha's had a draw with Coffs Harbour, who are one of the stronger coastal sides. So it'll be interesting to see. I know, talking to Peter Burke earlier.
I know you like to sit on the fence, but if you had to make an early call now.
Oh, look, mate, I'd have to go with Walcha. I know I'm going to probably upset my Tamworth.
Glenn, the same?
Yeah, they've been very quick, and their passing has been crisp and precise. But it's the Maggie's feed into this scrum.
And we are at home. I think that'll play its advantage.
Now. Glenn, that being the case, a strong win from the Magpies last week. It may take them a couple of moments to adjust to the pace and the fact that Walcha have come out with a very strong start.
Yeah. Yes.
Kicker was taken out.
A late tackle. So where the ball lands is where the penalty's gone to. Right on the middle.
A bit of a limp, but I think he might have actually won a logie with that as well.
He's having a bit of a giggle. He's quite solid in the leg department, Levi. Levi, he likes to be called by.
I'll tell you what, the sun's come out, Glenn.
No wind and
it's
sun.
It's about 5 degrees warmer, so we're back to near zero.
Well, the wind's gone and the sun's come out, so it's great rugby weather. but he's really struggling on this, and I don't think he's going to finish the game. Poor bloke, he's rolling shoulders and dropping hips.
When you start looking at the sideline, you know you're not keen to be out there.
Now he's given the shoulder on. I don't know what he's done, but he's been struggling for the last 5 minutes. Tamworth have got the line out. It's gone over the back.
They're all good, Will.
Recovered by Magpies.
I think Jimmy Bracken cleaned up there from a bad throw, but Tamworth's ball.
Glenn, this was a problem last week as well in the line-outs for Magpies.
Yes, yeah, that's right. There's picking and driving here, so that's a good run. That must be Harry.
No, I think that's Big Varant.
Oh, Varant, he's offside.
There's Harry Mills there. There he
haircut.
goes. Harry's haircut. They're looking good here, Tamworth.
Yeah, but the
nice
defence
cut-out
is
ball.
out there to get
Solid.
them.
Good clean out. Again, it's a long way away over there. We can't really see.
Penalties accrued to the Maggies.
Mitch Watts, takes the hit up. Tamworth still have the ball. Here we come to Levi, out to Scott Blanche. Richard Clegg hits a nice unders line. It's tackled quite well there by the third.
Oh, he's
a little bit too fancy.
No, he's gone
there.
back to the penalty.
That's a big advantage, Glenn, eh?
Yeah, well, he played it. That was good. Play on. They give him every chance to utilise the ball, but they didn't follow through. Offside was the call. So will they kick for the corner or call a scrum?
He'll
going
kick
for the
touch,
corner.
go for a line
Going
out.
for the corner. It's about the same spot. Now, can we get the rolling ball going if they get clean ball?
I think Tamworth will be fairly keen to get the ball into to Tex. Like I said, he scored 6 tries last week. There we go. Mitch Watts high above the rest of the
Good
pack.
jump there.
And you've caught it, Glen. They're going to try a roll in, but Walker's
strong push,
giving some good resistance.
Now they've got
there.
some go forward.
Alex Barrett comes out the back with the ball. Nice clean out there.
Yep.
Oh, knock on. Hard to dispute with the referee there because he's right on top of that.
Yeah,
Great
right
positioning.
Magpies anticipating a kick.
Little rumour has it that Jeremy York wears number 25 because the boys take the Mickey out of him because 11 is too small. So they tell me from the sheds. But I was wondering why he was wearing 25 last week. But talking to a few of the boys today, the 11 doesn't fit him, so he's got to wear 25.
Mate, remember the old days? If you had number 25, you wouldn't wash it during the day and hang it on the clothesline. You'd actually wash it at night.
If you had 25, you probably didn't wear it.
True.
It was, but Walker's got the ball here, and Tamworth's got their arms up appealing for something, but I can't see what's going on. Nice clearing kick. No, it didn't pick up as many metres as it looked.
No, the angle was too acute. He'd only got about the 22.
Stop showing off there, Glen A. Rose. Too acute.
An old surveying term there for you, Mick.
Stop shaking your head, McCoy. Come up with something.
Mate, I'm just in total disbelief of you two. I'm just looking up on the top of the hill where I just came from, but the very, very strong breeze up there. So again, we go back to that kicking game. We don't feel it down here as much.
No, we've got the trees sheltering us behind us. There
Big
goes Harry. Good.
He started strongly again, Harry. Then Levi goes down the short side, takes the hit, pokes his nose through, offloads.
Pops it up. Okay, they've gone the short side again. Will they get it?
To Rob Sturzik.
No, good defence. They're into touch. You've only got to look at this big gum here.
Well, there's some pushing and shoving going on
Ray.
here. They're having a private conversation out the back.
Very
here,
strong.
boys.
Yep.
Well,
there'll be a lot of testing in this, won't there, between the two teams? They're both trying to get a little bit of a feel for where they're at.
Well, Walker, last year's grand finals, Tamworth, competition people, that sounds professional, doesn't it? You know where I'm going with that one, but anyway.
Competitive, yeah.
No idea.
Yeah.
Walker ball.
Oh.
Well, they're not kicking this time.
Tip back,
Oh, was that a shoulder charge? Yes. And he's going to get the card. Well, it looked like an ugly attempt of a tackle here.
Yeah.
And
he's walking away, but the ref's going to call him back. Oh, he's
Levi.
He's
That's
realised.
Levi.
Yep.
Levy, not even going to try and the surname again but he's been given the yellow card.
So what's that, 10 minutes, 5 minutes?
I think it's only 5, isn't it, Glen Rose?
No, 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
10
okay.
minutes.
I thought,
So they've got a big advantage now, the Rams. They should capitalise on this.
I don't think they've got the big advantage number-wise. It's a terrible throw-in, but they've come up with a knock on here. I think it's a big advantage to Walcha because Levi is a big part of the Tamworth side being their standoff.
Well, that's right. He's directed the play from fly half.
Well, he's their main kicker, and he directs their play, and he's very vocal in what he does. So I'd say Blanchie will just move in one, and they'll cover that there.
Glenn, on the devil's advocate here, with training, the boys no doubt are practising their line-outs time and again and again and again and again. Third week in a row, we really have not had any consistency at all in the throw, first of all, and clear ball.
That's true. It's when you got opposition against you, it's a totally new ball game.
You're a bull terrier with his line out thing, aren't you? That's the third time you've asked Glen Rose
push from the Tamworth team.
What's going on there? Looks like Tamworth won that ball.
Yes, they have. Turnover.
Big Tim Verrat, I think that might be taking that. Oh no, sorry, it's not Big Timmy. Russell Johnson.
There's an up and under.
Oh! Fullback taken out.
Jeremy's got it.
Big
coming
Joe
out to the right.
Richard Clegg, you've got to get the ball to Tex. Tex went looking. It's probably not where you want to be getting the ball, Tex. You're a little bit little to get amongst that stuff. You'll get done here for not releasing in a minute. No, he's gone out now. Big Joe.
Oh, he knocked it on. Tackle him. Oh,
Here we go. He's got a bit of room to move now.
Yeah, he's done well.
Give it to the quick man. He can run that boy. Oh, high shot.
No, that was okay, but they've still got it.
That's the Tamworth guys there we can hear at the moment.
It was good cover by Richard Clegg.
Yeah. Well, good step from.
Well, good tackle by Harry Mills there. That's the number 4 for the Rams in James Ashley. It's
But the Rams are going backwards at the moment. Good defence from the Magpies. Smothering in centre field.
Nice
inside,
a little bit of room here to move, and a long ball.
Big long one.
A bit too quick.
Oh, he's too good for him. Good
probably
tackle.
passed that a little bit too early then, but again, Walker's now 10 metres, 15 metres into the Tamworth. The Rams, Walker are 10, 15 metres into the Tamworth half. Richie Clegg's got himself caught on the wrong side of that. He might.
No, he's all right
with that one. Angus McTavish cleans out to Jack Ticehurst, who just tips it on a little bit. Got some room here, Walker.
Yeah, the fullback
decided to come back through the middle though.
Slippery. Oh, good run through the middle. They've brought him down and should claim this.
Yeah,
yes.
Not releasing.
He was on his feet, so he trapped him in there. Some good work.
Good run from James Ashley.
Yeah, look, that was a little bit of exciting rugby there. They got to the edge, and it's been a great game so far. It's neither side's really taken control or taken the upper hand, let's say. Pretty evenly matched, agree?
Yes, you're right there, Mick. It's been very close.
Sun's out now. Can you just pass me that sunscreen, Glenn?
Yeah, I can take my blanket off. Okay, now
and then put your pants back on.
It's on the 10-metre line on the Magpie side of
Glenn,
halfway.
You'll get used to my commentary. Probably not.
Hang on, the referee's giving you a yellow card.
Maybe a red card.
Okay, it's a Magpie throw. Good throw.
I don't know if that was
good
straight.
clean ball.
Yeah, it didn't look straight from here.
No.
Again, the wind.
The wind.
The referee looked at his touchy and got the call.
Speaking of touchies, old mates here, if you want to have a yarn of him. Wanted to referee reserve grade.
He's rugged up. So this will be Walker's ball, 40 metres from the Tamworth line. They've got the extra man in the back line. It'll be interesting to see if they go wide straight up.
I think that wind swung around a bit. It seems to be going more across field than favouring the Rams at this stage. But they've got the feed on the 10-metre line.
Jeremy York's come around to the open side. Move forward.
They've got the numbers here.
And they've got the overlap. Can they utilise it? Oh, he should have
Good
passed
tackle,
it.
Scott Blanche. Good roll. They're about 30 metres out now from the Tamworth line. A pick and drive here. He didn't make many yards there. Good tackle by Barty. Good tackle by Jimmy Bracken. Here we go. Walker, a big James Ashley there. I think Angus need to let that go. Oh, marginal, but we'll go with it.
Oh, intercepted by the
Patience.
Magpies.
Good turnover by Joe. We've been told he likes Joe. We don't have to attempt his
Steering
surname.
kick, and it's
Good tick from Tex. Didn't find touch though.
well taken.
Here we go. We've got a bit of room here for Walker. There's a lot of room out to the right-hand side.
Yeah.
Oh, he's come back through the middle.
Oh, and
great tackle over the top.
Yeah, very
Alex
good.
Barrett. And then wins. Yes, he's won.
Yes.
Great contact by Alex Barrett over the top. Not sure why
And Mitch.
Ed Cordonley didn't keep going to the right, where Richard Clegg was the
Yeah.
closest defender and an unmarked player. But anyway,
Mitch Watts was the main tackler then, but very.
Mitch Watts is the man underneath. Was it?
Yep.
It was great contact over top by Alex Barrett.
Saw
And then won it.
Yeah.
But again, I think, and again, I'm going off the program, so I hope I've got it right. But Ed Cordonley looked like he had a little bit of room to the right-hand side, had an unmarked player, and decided to come back through the middle, and he may rethink that next time.
All right, let's see what this line out can do for the Magpies. That's,
just a tip for you too, Glenn, eh? When you're talking in commentary and stuff, just be careful about things that swing, because Ray gets excited with swinging.
Oh, good tap back.
You've only just joined us. We're at Walcha. Captain Cook Oval. Score is now still 0-0. Tamworth Magpies, Walcha Rams.
Good run from the Rams.
I like the look of this big James Ashley. He's been very good. I hope I've got his the right person. He's been very, very good for Walcha. We're on the attack again. Good tackle, Mitchy Watts down low. Good layback. Oh, yes. He's Walker's got the advantage here because Tex wasn't on his feet when he went into the ball. The 8, Wally Davidson. That's can't see what's going on there. Angus McTavish cleans out. Good solid contact by, I think, Scott Blanche. He come to the short side.
Left again.
Good run by,
spun out of that tackle and did well.
The only little, the number 10 there, Don Bauer for the Rams, but he's lightly carried up. Number 8. Wally Davidson again. Some good yards. Here we go. We've got a chance.
No,
here.
he's slipped.
He's turned it over.
No, they've still got it. They've gone the blind. Oh,
that's going to be penalty. Deliberate knockdown.
Yeah.
Unlucky Barty. He's obviously got over all his injuries.
Oh, I think he was falling. He couldn't run. He was just falling.
He's appealing to the referee that it wasn't a deliberate knockdown. But
what's he
giving him a card?
Giving him a yellow card.
Oh, he disagreed too much.
Oh,
that's a bit harsh.
I mean, you know the rules
That's
better
a bit
than
harsh.
me. I'm not.
Oh,
good contact.
Good on
Harry
you,
Mills,
Harry.
and that hurt. That hurt. You could see the big fella. I'll get his number 3.
Numbers.
They've got,
Henry
got the
Leslie.
overlap here.
He went straight to the deck, and I think Harry Mills might have won that little battle. Walker should go in here. Good run, good try.
Yeah.
He's got to the ground. We'll get his number. I think it might be our man James Ashley.
He stepped well there.
We'll get his number. I'm fairly sure it's James Ashley. He's been a standout for Walker for mine.
So right between the posts, he scored that try. So the kick to come should put them a good 7 in front.
They've got a 2-man overlap here, and I think James Bracken, Jimmy Bracken, just getting the rules explained to him by the referee about the deliberate knockdown, because I think he was questioning how that was a sin bin. But they've got a big advantage now, 2 players.
Yeah.
And both backs.
Yes.
Bit of a coach killer, Glenn, with 2 off the field at once.
Not sure
how do you train for that?
I'm not sure if it was James Ashley or Wally Davidson that scored that try. It was. I'm going to go with James because I think he's probably been Walker's best at the moment.
4?
Number 4, yeah. Well, we're going off the program, so hopefully we're somewhere close, right? The Walker guys didn't get to us, so the goal's being kicked.
Okay, we've seen the Magpies the last couple of weeks. Regroup, come back from that. Their defence has always been very, very solid. Again, they've got 2 down, makes it a little bit difficult.
Mm-hmm.
It will mean points as quick as they possibly can, Glenn.
Oh, well, you always need points, Ray. And the quicker you score them, the better it is.
Oh, look, if I'm Tamworth at the moment, they've had one player that's probably gone close to 5, so they've still got 5 to go. So for the next 5 minutes at least, they're 2 players down. I'll be trying to slow the game down as much as I can and let that clock tick away.
A good kick-off, plenty of height in that, and they've spilled it but backwards, and it's... No, they've still got it in play. No, the ref's calling a knock-on.
There's been some good contact from both sides. Harry Mills and Alex. Yeah, the ground announcer's not helping us. He's just telling us the score. He's not telling us who's. But anyway, Harry Mills and Alex Barrett have probably been 2 of the better forwards for the Tamworth side so far, and Wally Davidson and James Ashley have been very, very good for the Walcha team. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, they won the scrum cleanly enough.
Well, so there we go. Levi's back on the paddock.
Back on,
so
yeah.
That 10 minutes went very, very quick.
It certainly did.
I'd like to have that watch.
Looking at his shoulder over there while he's off the field as well.
Barty's getting his shoulder re-strapped. That's why he gave away the penalty, want to get that shoulder fixed. Here we go. We can't quite see because of the cameraman, but Rob comes a short side.
Here we go. We've got an overlap. No, we can't get rid of it. Whoop.
Oh, here comes Levi's.
Got a fight on here.
Is that Levi back in straight away?
Yeah, Levi come in. Not sure what Levi did. I think he was protecting Joe.
He's a bit fiery. He was yellow carded in that first game we played against.
He's calling a touch in the
Robbie's.
CVC. I didn't see what went on in back play.
Mate, you've just had 10 in the bin. Certainly got to come out and behave yourself, are you?
They're not sure what. I mean, I don't know if Joe. I don't know if he's come in to help a teammate out. I know what you're saying. We've seen a few weeks ago where ill discipline.
Mate, he wasn't getting flogged.
He might.
Behind on the scoreboard, this is where they need to regroup. Burke could be up there pulling out his hair.
You won't be doing much pulling then.
Short game, eh?
No, they're calling out the Walcha player, number 4 or whatever.
James Ashley, is it? Getting called out by the referee. Where's the referee going? I can't see him. No, it's not James. It's a bit of a coaching clinic
he's
here.
Calling number 1.
It might have been the captain. Is he the captain? Yeah, he's got Jimmy Bracken here, so he's probably had a chat to 2 captains.
Yep.
That's what I'm going to go with at the moment. I know Jimmy Bracken's a captain for the... If I can get that number, if that's Sandy Cameron with the headgear on, that's the Walcha captain. So I'd say he's just sort of give the 2 captains... He's give the 2 captains...
Penalty's gone to the Magpies.
Well, Levi's come out of that pretty clean. Good on you, champion.
So the 2 captains have been warned to get their teams under control. So I'd reckon for the next 5-10 minutes, the referee is going to have that whistle blow on fairly hard to get some control. Well, I shouldn't say some control because I think he's controlled this game pretty well, but he's going to be letting the boys know that he's the boss.
Maggie's throw in. They've gone to the middle. They've taken it well. Can they roll it in for a try? They're rolling, they're going.
Can't see because of the cameraman's car. Is that Mitchie Watts taking a pick and drive there? Somebody's been bent over backwards. Tim Varane got bent back.
Harry's back on his...
Pick again.
Harry's waiting for the ball.
Sturzik's there waiting to get some clean ball out to Levi.
Here it comes.
Here we go. He's going to go back under the Harry Mills. He's
yes,
his way over. Harry Mills.
Harry's done it again. An unstoppable bulldozer. Oh, Komatsu.
Harry Mills, the bulldozer from last week. Bulldozer this week.
A nice show of patience there.
Yeah, look, the whole back line for Tamworth were lined out. You could see that.
And there's still a man down, so that's very heartening to put points on the board when you're a man short.
Harry Mills will soon be pushing Tex for the leading try scorer for the team. That's 3 tries in 2 weeks. That's not bad for a front rower.
The last 3 tries that they've scored.
It's true, yeah, because he scored the last two last week and the first one this week. So, it's, well, they're well and truly in the game. It's been a great contest.
He also had a bit of a rest last week, didn't he? Between first and
Between,
second.
yeah.
He had a decent rest. He came
big one.
back
40-minute rest.
But,
So
well, there you go. It's been a great game of rugby.
yeah, Tex was lining up the kick from
No matter who you support, this has been a good game of rugby to watch.
Yep.
So far, I've enjoyed.
Yeah, very willing and able.
Jimmy Bracken, he laying down the law to his boys about what needs to be done and what's expected.
Can we even the score up with this conversion attempt?
It's a decent win looking at the flags.
Yeah.
And he's got it pointing a long way to the right-hand side, so he's allowing for the win.
It's a good kick. It looks good. Yes, he's done it. Very well done.
That's a very, very good kick into the wind. I'm not sure if you can see the flags or the trees where he had that ball pointed. He might be a surveyor, Glenn A.
Oh, I reckon you'd have to be to work those angles out.
Well, just with your acute angles and stuff from earlier, like he might be.
Yeah, he's on the level, you know.
Okay, Walker kick off.
Oh, well
Let's get
taken.
back to Alex Barrett takes the kick off.
Hands it back.
We're
going for a clearing kick.
Hasn't found touch though, or has he?
But doesn't need to. He's
he did.
No, right back.
Ooh.
Right back.
We're locked together 7-all. We're in the first half.
I thought he was
Walker Rams taking on the Tamworth Magpies.
He's outside. He's 22.
He must have only just been out because I thought he was. But anyway, we're on the ground level, so we can't see in the high stands like we were last week at the Tamworth ground.
So here's a chance for the Rams to go ahead. A good line-out throw and clean win.
Ooh.
Oh, nearly juggled it, and he's been cleaned up very well. He who hesitates is lost, but they've still got the ball. Barging run from the flanker. Nice little step, but run into traffic. They've got the overlap, so can they move it out?
Here we go. A bit of room to move if he gets outside the 23. Tim Varant.
Who's number 23?
Tim Varant. He's the 23 for Tamworth.
23. Oh, I thought just changed from 2 to 3. Oh, here's an overlap. Can they? Texas.
Oh, he just took him on.
Oh, well done.
Great tackle from
Put him
Tex.
to touch, yeah.
Wooden ear backed. Where is he? Ed Cordingly to score there. Bigger man.
Yep.
But great tackle by Tex. Took him in a touch.
Would have thought he would have beaten him, but he didn't.
He probably didn't need to take him on the outside. He probably just should have tried to run over. He's a tall lad.
Yeah.
He's standing right here, but he's a tall boy.
Bit of a chat now.
Russell Johnson will throw the ball in for Tamworth. They're working out their sneaky little plays.
You really wouldn't risk a long throw here, would you, Glenn?
Oh, no.
Well, they're not going front. You can see that, the way they're lined up.
Not on your try line.
Joe will grab this ball here. Oh, no, they're going behind to Mitch Watts. Oh, dangerous. Bit too fancy there for me, Glenn A. Rose.
Yeah, the wrong call again.
But, the ball will go to Levi here and will kick. Not a good kick at all.
And again, Walker get the ball in good position. In fact, they might even get a chance to.
No,
he's got
knocked on.
Well,
so they've still got a chance here, Walker, to put
see.
points on the board. A bad clearing kick from the Magpies.
Again, very strong breeze still up high.
Barty's back on, so both teams are now back to full complement. Like I said earlier, Glenn A, when Tamworth scored with a man down, that'll be very promising.
That's right, a morale booster. Okay, can Walker do something from this scrum?
Angus McTavish will feed the ball. He's having a talk to his standoff, Dom. But they're going to go to
all nice good pick up from the lock forward.
Broke down, good clean up. Didn't fall for the dummy there. Couldn't see who the defender was, but didn't fall for the dummy.
Trying to pick and drive through the centre of the ruck.
We've got to be getting closer, about 3 metres out. That's
pushing
the
forward.
captain there, Cameron.
Knocked it on. Yeah. Good defence again from the Magpies. Very strong. And we've got the scrum feed.
Glenn, as we go into the scrum, just got some feedback on our TV coverage. Matty Henne from over in Gunnedah, a hooker and a prop as well. He's got a quick note for you. Russell Johnson's far too high in the scrum setup for Tamworth, and that's why his tight head prop is getting dished.
Oh, is that
Makes
right?
sense to you?
Certainly does. Did you think they'd be experienced? And
Yeah, I'll agree with him.
Well, young Matty Henne been around for 100 years. I think the Queen's just about to send him a letter.
Haven't heard of Matty's name for a while.
The legend. I think it's in the phone book under the word legend now. Cheers to you, Matty, and all the boys over there watching. Good to have you on Filemark TV.
well, good push from
Good
the
push
Walcha.
by Walcha. They've won
Pushed
the
them
scrum.
off.
Oh,
No.
Twisting.
Big Darryl said not happy.
Yeah, screwing the scrum around. So a relieving penalty there for the Magpies.
This is the tight game we expected, Glenn.
It is exactly what we expected, Ray. It's a good test for the Magpies. So the kick's about 12 metres on the Magpie side of halfway, so not bad against the breeze.
I think it's gone, for me personally, it's gone past being a test for Tamworth. I think they're well and truly in the contest. They wanted to see where they were at with Walcha from last year, and they're showing here. There's 7 all on the scoreboard. They haven't been
Probably
dominated.
wasn't straight, but they've let it go. Nevy's put a kick in. Oh, it's a good bounce. Oh, yes, he's got it. Can he pass it? Oh, yeah. Yes, they're running away.
Richie Clegg.
And it's Richard Clegg. It's over about 5 metres in. What a great result for the Magpies there.
Fortuitous.
The bounce.
The bounce of the ball.
That oval ball.
But in saying that, the bounce was good, favoured the Magpies, but the players were there supporting the kick.
And each other. They were there to some good passing. And
well, that's a vital. We're coming up towards half-time. That'll give them that edge at half-time. And probably to a large degree, the flow has been Walcha's way.
yeah, oh, yes. It's but the good defence on the line, and then to clear away and put points on.
So Barty's obviously over the 6 injuries that he had. It was a good chase though.
They've strapped his 4 shoulders.
Look, it's an old saying in any code that the kicks is only as good as the chases, and
yes,
Tamworth had more numbers there than Walcha,
and in doing that, they had some decisions to make, Glenn.
Yes.
They did retrieve the ball, but they had 2 or 3 quick decisions to make, and Richard Clegg scoring down in the corner.
Yep.
When the Walcha guys were back for the kick, so they're expecting it. That's the nature of the game, but the ball bounced to Tamworth's
wickedly,
favour.
really.
Yeah, wickedly, and come Tamworth's way.
Mate, Mick, tell me this. We've seen Scotty Blanche with the other code play a dominant role in most games, but he's fitted in very well into this Magpies team where he's basically taken a step back. He's a very good link inside to outside. How would he have had to adapt his game?
Scotty's just a quality player, and I think if he went to AFL or soccer, he'd probably adapt to both them quite well too. But look, he's not playing in a major role here, and what I mean, he's not at the 9 or 7, like at league, or where he's 9 or 10 here. He's in a
very good link.
Back row. He's in the centre's position here, so he's brought it back.
Yes, he's got it too.
Well, he's certainly quieting the crowd down on this side of the field.
Yeah.
Young Tex, and got the crowd on the other side, which is obviously the Tamworth guys cheering. So
14-7 is the score now, with the Magpies doubling their score. Walcha about to kick off again. Well,
back. Big Joe didn't take that too cleanly, but Tamworth still come up with the ball. Rob to Levi. That's about a kick.
Clearing kick.
And,
no, again.
Taking the kicker out.
Is he taking?
Hang on, we've got another Oscar here. He's back up.
No, he's back up.
No, he's going to play the line out, isn't he? He's
that
outside.
That must be the 30 I can see, Glenn, eh? That's probably why I'm getting a bit confused with his kicks. That's halfway 40.
It's your vision, mate.
It's not real good.
Nah.
No, it was a long grass. The line marking's hidden.
Oh, another line out. Tom Capel there comes up with the ball for the Tamworth side after another. Well, there's a bit of movement here. Caught him for numbers there, I think.
Oh, here's Tex. He's away at the
Barty. How quick's Barty?
Good clean ball.
Nearly a good clean out by Richard Clegg.
Tex has got it again. Can they get? He's
that was
pulled into the ruck. Move it out, boys.
No, that's big. Russell Johnson. Sorry.
Little box kick up and a good bounce and into touch. Well done.
Well, Tamworth are certainly on top here at the moment.
Yeah, when they got ball in hand, they're going terrific.
I think Richie Clegg might have passed that ball just a touch early, but he did give it to the one of the speedsters of the competition, Tex Lagamiri.
There's a bit of quality about Tex, isn't there? We saw it last week, not only in scoring 5 tries, but the way he scored those.
I'm going to change his name.
To what?
Fucking Lamborghini. Tex Lamborghini, not Lagamiri.
They've gone the long front and they've lost. They can't control it.
Tex Lamborghini. The kid can motor. What are you shaking your head at?
Glenn, there's a good chance you'll be in rehab tomorrow as well. We've got a car ride home yet.
Well, come on, look. You've
that's
got to
fine.
give me a little bit.
I'll go
Tex
with you.
Lamborghini.
Okay.
Tex Lamborghini. Let's go with that.
We could always leave him here, Ray.
We'll sneak out of it. No. Ray said we've got to get him home. We've got to get him home.
We've got to bake dinner.
Have we?
So it's now Tex Lamborghini. We're going with that.
All right, can the Magpies push Walcha off on their feed?
The scrums have been very evenly contested.
They
the last
have.
couple of games that we've seen Tamworth have been quite dominant. But it's hard to say if either side's been dominant in the scrums today.
Well, that prop's too high. He's packing too high. Our mate told us about. Well, good push.
Right if
yes,
good push from Tamworth, but they didn't get the ball.
But they've spoilt the flow.
That was Mills.
Here's a kick. Look out! Oh.
Big Harry Mills is the one that wasn't low enough in the scrum that time. Well, the boys are having a bit of chip-chatting.
So the line-out's about 3 metres into the Walcha side.
We'll have Russell Johnson will show the ball in.
Oh, well won.
See Harry, the haircuts in the backs.
Harry will truck this up. Here he goes, the bulldozer. Bang, drops the shoulder, nice run.
Yeah, good barging.
Good post-contact meters.
Coming out to the blind here.
Good long ball, he's got him on the outside.
He's still in the play, but he's put his foot into
play.
Into touch.
Just note, we haven't had any replacements, have we?
No.
Well, I think 23 is a
No, he started.
Did he? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's Tim Verratti started.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I don't think there's been
a solid run.
Or a quick roll.
Oh, I don't think there's been a replacement for either side, has there? You could be right, Ray McCoy.
I always am, mate.
What's Rob Talk thinking here? There we go. Out to
Tamworth ball.
Out to Scott.
Cut out pass. Long
pass
and good. There he goes. Tex for the way. Going down the floor. They've brought him down well. And no, they've lost it again. Lost it forward. That's
not releasing.
Penalty. Holding on in the tackle.
The race car got done for not releasing.
Yep. So a bit of excitement, movement of the back line there from the Magpies. Nice kick from the Rams. Halfway between the 10-metre line.
I thought he was away. I thought
Tex was away. Tex was gone.
It was a good covering tackle. I couldn't catch the number.
Beautiful tackle.
How's your clock looking towards half time?
Well, there you go. How's that? Walcha got the ball. Here we go.
Coming wide.
Quick hands again. They got numbers here if they work it well.
Shepherd.
Oh, good one, Tex. Levi.
Good tackle. Oh, Levi, yeah, you're right.
Levi, good tackle.
Still going.
How Henry King
He'll always
takes that
run
on the
forward.
ground, back to Angus McTavish.
A little patience now.
On the dom. They'll
Good
try and,
check.
they'll probably just pick and drive here for a while, you think, Glenn, eh?
Well, I don't know. With
Too far out. You've got to go wide, yep.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
good
he's
cut.
gone through, little dummy. He's going to... Oh, good tackle from... They're going to
score in
right
the
on
corner.
that
Yes, they have to.
It's the 14.
After the bell.
Charlie Keane.
Charlie Keane.
Now that is a coach killer.
Yeah, the siren's gone. It's just...
So the 5'8" has just come back from injury, I think, from memory, hasn't he?
Dom Bauer.
Yeah.
He poked his nose through. He's only a little character. But he poked his nose through and they come up points. We may go into... Sorry, Ray. We may go into half-time at 14-all. Great game.
Watching some spying here. I'm just seeing the Pirates rugby bus heading up the hill.
That's full of the girls that played earlier.
Yes, that's okay, mate.
The Pirate boys are here. They're in the grandstand. Not
Having a
sure
bit
who
of
they're
a cheer
cheering
as
for.
well?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not sure who they're cheering for. But they are here watching. But look, I mean, I guess they'll be here with a little bit of interest because, again, Tamworth were in the competition a few years ago.
14-12. We've had the siren. Coming into half-time. Walker need this to square it up. All right, Glenn, you picked it before. In or out?
Oh, this one. Ian, he'll get this one.
You heard it first here.
Yep, the breeze is just still fluttering.
Ray McCoy, you're the Walker coach. What do you say to them at half-time?
Lift your game, boys. Come on, what's going on?
Glenn A., you're the Tamworth coach. What do you say to your boys?
Keep playing the ball.
No,
it's gone wide. The breeze just picked up at the wrong time, I think. And took it
In all
away.
seriousness, Mick, Glenn, I think it's going to be mistakes. You know, we keep saying back, taking control of the ball, take control of the game. It's been a good game, but a scrappy game in some areas. I think the team that actually takes control of the second half, when you get the ball, hang on to the ball and value its possession and move forward from there. Kicking game will come into it, Glenn, a game with the breeze.
Very, very much so with this breeze. And that, again, it's that breeze that upsets the rhythm of the passing and the throw-ins and the line-out, so it makes it difficult, but they need to account for that.
For what it's worth, the team that's run into the win the first half has won the game.
Right. I'll go the other way. We said at the start of the game they were basically unknowns to each other.
Yes.
What do each coach, Glenn, take a team, you take a team. What does each team learn from the other team that they probably didn't know before they kicked off the game they need to combat in the second half?
That's a very complex question.
That's the way I am, mate.
It's not knowing what, not seeing each other previously. If I'm the Tamworth coach, I'm probably saying the Walker backs have probably got a slight edge over us, a little bit quicker. But then again, we've seen there where Scott Blanche and Richard Clegg did some really good things and come up with a try. It's. I wouldn't be focusing on the opposition too much. I'd be just worried about get my own game intact.
Yeah. Glenn?
Yeah, well, the Walker boys have got to just keep going. That's what they're doing. They're doing quite well, and they've got some very slippery characters. That fly half was a slick move there, and their fullback's a good runner. They've got some good cohesion. So just keep feeding it out and scoring tries.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. The score here is the Magpies leading 14-12 against the Walker Rams, and we're coming to you live on Folmac TV from Captain Cook Oval in Walcha. Okay, welcome back. Before we get back into the second half, and we are coming to you live from Captain Cook Oval, Tamworth Magpies playing Walcha Rams. The score is 14-12. Jim McBride, we've dragged him out of the crowd at the moment, so grab this one, Mick, just for 2 seconds. What's your overview?
Well, it's certainly a very enthralling tussle. I thought Walcha could have used the wind a little bit more, and people probably don't quite realise at home that to the northeast corner of the field, it's quite blustering over there, and it's probably nearly a 14-point breeze, so I was quite surprised in that aspect, but it's very evenly balanced match between the forwards. As you've seen, there's each ruck has been really highly contested. Walcha will be forced to probably use the ball in hand a lot more in the second half, but be interesting to see what Magpies do, because if they use a bit of field position and put some pressure on them down in that corner, then they're certainly in with a really good chance of taking this game out.
Right, tell us this before, we can't normally do this, but you're in charge of the referee, so how's the referee going?
Well, the referees are going really well. I'm not in charge. I'm just part of the team. Obviously, we still love to have more guys come on to pick up the whistle, because we're not a young group anymore either. But so far, so good.
Young Darryl. Good on you, mate. Jim McBride. Thank you, champion. Righto, Mick, let's get back into this.
All right, we've got the ruck here of the Magpies in possession. They're going the short side of Harry. Mills being brought down. They've kicked clearing, bouncing. Good bounce there for the winger. He's put one forward, kicking for the side, and it's gone into touch. So
while there's that little break in play there, just so you know, Simon Newton, Ed Cordinley, and the two Keane brothers, Charlie and Pat, are all country rep players for the Cockatoos. Did you know that?
I do now.
We do now. So that's a fairly handy back line. Yep. No, you're not working with me.
Yeah, wait, mate. So just go again, so people might have missed that.
You got Pat and Charlie Keane.
Good line out win.
I don't think. Charlie may not be, but Pat is Simon Newton and Ed Cordingley. And
a good
Ed
move
Churchill
down the sideline. Can he get away? Yes.
Here we go.
Good break here.
Rob Starzik.
Oh, he's passed to the wrong team. Can they put? Oh.
That's why front rows don't pass the ball.
Yeah.
He's had a good game, Big Russell Johnson, but unfortunately that will not be on his highlight reel. Yeah, Pat's a country rep, along with Simon Newton and Ed Cordinley and Ed Churchill. So I finally got that right.
So these are the boys playing for
Walcha. Sorry, yeah. So when you look at that as a back line, that's a very, very strong back line at the moment. It's been pretty evenly contested in the backs.
Okay, the Walcha put in for this scrum from that forward pass.
Nice and deep.
Oh.
Another penalty.
Off his feet, not rolling away. The tackle
ram we're just talking about, Paddy Keane. Country cockatoo is what they call them for the rugby.
Tell you what, that water's not bad.
Yeah.
Whoever invented that.
Good line out win there for the Rams. They're rolling it forward, the maul. And they're taking it down the blind.
Some good yards being made here.
Yep.
Good clean out. Well, Angus didn't quite get the ball gripped properly there to get it away to the 2. Jack Ticehurst for the Rams. Angus again.
Good
James
tackle.
Ashley.
Good, brought him down.
He had a good game, big James Ashley. I like the look of the man. And then as soon as I give him a rap, he does that. Well, Levi's played on. He goes the Lamborghini.
There's Jeremy. Oh, he's put the burners down. He's well tackled into scratch.
Oh.
Good run. Good play from both teams. He's lost his boot.
It's just talking about big Paddy Keane there. Great covering tackle there on Jeremy York.
Is that Sam?
But his first concern was Sam Newsom, who's on the sideline taking photos. And then Yorkie was holding his ankle, and he's gone over to check him if he was all right. How good's that? Big Paddy Keane.
Oh,
good
foil
sportsmanship.
at the front. Going in for a scrum there. They've knocked it on in the line out. A good result for the Magpies to spoil that throw in.
Sammy didn't need to zoom on that play. It was right.
It was there.
Both players ended up on top of it.
It'll be on the front page of the Leader tomorrow. Oh, hang on. Tomorrow's Sunday. Forget it. Monday. Here we go. Scrum directly in front of us.
It's
Walker feed.
Harry Mills. He's that's a little bit better.
Good shove from the Mag. Has gone twisted around though.
They didn't. Never got a hand in there.
Yeah, gone through 90 degrees, so they'll have to pack it down again.
Neither scrum, is necessarily dominated here.
No, they haven't. But
it's been pretty evenly contested.
Big Harry's getting pumped up.
He's having a good duel with Henry. Big Henry Leslie and Harry Mills. Open side props, do you call them, Gleno?
That's correct, yeah. But this is the blind side prop.
Blind side? I thought it was open side because the halfback's feeding it.
Turn again.
That's a better solid scrum.
No movement there. Nice long kick.
Yeah, but
Tex has
got it covered.
Oh. Here goes the Lamborghini. What's he got for us?
Too much time to think about it.
Didn't pick up many metres on that kick.
No.
Not the kick he would have been looking for.
But he was in his 25 this time, so that's where it went out. Throw in by Walker Rams. Well, good hook back and a good take by the halfback.
Clear ball.
Levy's got the number 8. Have they got the overlap? No.
If you're a betting man, you wouldn't probably have a bet on this one because it's hard to tell who's going to come away with it.
That's right. It's anybody's game.
Very evenly contested. They've got the advantage here, Walker. Big Henry Leslie, little run through the middle there. Puts Walker onto the attack.
Well, it's a bit high too, but
putting a lot of play down that blind side.
I thought it might have. Yeah.
I think they're being very patient here, Walker. They're just picking and driving, picking up some easy metres.
Harry's down.
Now they've gone a bit wider to the to big Wally Davidson. There we go.
I must go over.
They've got to be close here.
No, they've held him back, pushed him back well.
Away. Get the penalty. Do they take the 3?
Offside was the call from way back
We've got
there.
some more pushing and shoving going on.
He's let that penalty accrue for a long while, that advantage.
But Alex Barrett down on the scoreline for the Magpies, awaiting attention.
What do you do here, Ray McCoy? Do you take the 3 points or do you keep going at them?
I think it depends where your mindset at. If you whether get the points to get up there and let's get stuck into it again, or do you want to keep going for the big points?
I would take the kick and just get a nudge in front. Then
I think the kind of game that it is, I'd certainly be tempted to take the 3 points.
Yes.
Mate, I think we're getting the signal we are for a stretcher to come out.
Well, a cheerio out to Alex Barrett. Hope he's okay. You never want to see a stretcher come out in any circumstances.
Well, I'm assuming it's a...
I don't know how serious it is because stretcher man's not...
I'm assuming it's a lower leg injury by the look of it from the...
Yeah, they've certainly got the stretcher, but he's not hurrying with it.
And Alex has been, he's certainly aware of what's going on, but I'm assuming from what we can see, Mick, that they're looking towards the ankle.
The way the Cookie's holding.
And it would be a lower...
Phil Cook there's holding his
Well,
leg.
we've got this break now. Let's just take it very, very quickly. Glenn, to go for you. You're the Walcha coach now. We're at 14-12. We know it's a tight game indeed. How do you move your players forward from here?
Well, we kick this goal and then we continue doing what we're doing. We can't relax with 1 point lead. We've got to keep getting points.
Are you happy with your effort in the second half so far?
Oh yes, very much so. So going well.
I think now with the break in play, you've got to take the 3 points. I think both sides will settle themselves down here. If I'm the Tamworth guys, I'm looking at probably just staying in the game, staying in the moment, not panicking, being patient. It's going to be 15-14, so just keep grinding away and wait for the error to come. There will be an error. It's just a matter of who capitalises on it the best.
So they're still assessing his injury, see whether they need to move him onto the stretcher.
I think we've only got 3 rounds after this one to go.
Well, I'm just looking up now, Mick. So if we move into to round 5 next week,
I think Glen Ennis play Walcha here.
Yeah, we've got Barbars to take on Rob College. Walcha will again host Glen Ennis here. The Albies will play the Blues, and the big game back home in Tamworth will be Tamworth Magpies to take on Coffs Harbour.
Right, so that will be a big game.
That will be a big one.
Yeah. The Coffs team's going pretty well. They're singling for something else now, aren't they? I think they've got him onto the stretcher.
People coming from everywhere now. I don't know.
Paramedic vehicle is here, and they're about to move the stretcher now.
I think that's what they're calling for, to be honest. I think they might be called. Well, the paramedic man.
No, they're going to move him now.
Anyway, they're going to take him straight to the paramedic.
Straight to the ambulance there.
I would assume, and again you only assume, but just to make everyone at home feel a little bit easier, he's in good care, and having been a trainer for 500 years, at the end of the day he's in the right place, heading to in the right direction.
He's been clapped off by all at the ground, which is nice. Like I said, nobody wants to see injuries of any sort, and certainly nobody wants to see people.
And you never speculate it could, but it's certainly a lower leg injury.
Well, yeah, the way their trainer Cookie was holding that lower leg, you'd have to assume.
Yeah,
and again,
whether it be a dislocation or a fracture, you never know. But at the end of the day, that was quite a good operation. He's off the field now, and play will continue.
And the reserves come on.
Alex has been very strong for the Tamworth side again. He was very good last week. He's been very good again today. So you'd expect Walcha to kick this.
Yes, they've gone for the goal and he's got it. So they've hit the front. Now 15 points to 14.
Yeah, I think with the break in play, that's the right play. The right move. I think it's...
to be quite honest,
you've got to take... if you're on the field, I guess you've got to play what you feel.
Yeah.
As in what I'm saying is like, you probably shouldn't look to the sideline of your coach to say, look, do we take the 2 or we don't? Let the players decide on how they feel. When the bloke breaks down like that, you take the points.
Realistically, Glenn, after maybe 50 minutes have gone, 55 minutes gone, we're back to square one. We might as well start the game again.
Exactly. Very poor kick from the Rams. Taken cleanly.
Again, I'm going to state the obvious, but that's not the kick he was looking for. Straight away Tamworth are on the attack here. And Again, I think the side that plays with the most patience will probably come away with the victory.
Yeah.
And this is not patient
to
footy.
Diop. But good support.
Just patience now.
I think it doesn't matter what code you play. I think you've got to earn the right to go wide. And I just hope that both sides stay patient and earn that right before they get to the edge.
Whoop. That pick and drive didn't work very well.
Goes Big Joe. Flick pass to Levi. A bit of
And
room here for
feeds it
Richard
out.
Clegg.
He's
Only just got ankle tap.
That's good. Passes off.
Not sure who the 19 is. We'll get the 19's name, which is Nathan Watts. He's the brother of young Mitch.
All right.
18
okay.
and 19-year-old kids playing together in first grade. How good's that?
Very good.
So Tamworth now, I'm going to say they're about 10 metres out because that angle's very deceptive and I don't have my
And Harry has a
surveyors
run.
here with me. Big Harry Mills tried to bulldoze his way over again to move up at the highest try scorers list.
Good inside. Intercept.
Oh, what's he got in
Oh,
offside?
he's offside.
Yeah. Interesting decision for Tamworth. Do they take the 3 because of the tightness of the game?
No, they'll go for the corner, I think.
You reckon
Nick.
they'll go for the corner?
Yeah,
Again, I think it's a decision the players have got to make on the paddock, how they feel at the time. It's although I'm looking to the bench, I can't see who it is, but he's put the kick and tee up, and so I'm fairly sure what their bench may have wanted.
Levy's
but the
put
players,
it out. Yep.
Well, I think it's a decision of the players on the field. That's just my personal thing. How they feel at the time, where they feel that the game's at for them. They make that decision on the paddock. Now, if they don't come up with the points...
Well, having made that decision, they've now got to...
They've got to come up with something.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? Because on training on Tuesday
just
night,
watching
if they don't...
the Magpies back line now, Glenn and Mick, Jeremy York stretching out wide, as they did last week. They're looking at numbers, width on the attack. So do they draw them in now with a couple of close plays and then spread the ball wide?
If you look at where the...
Here's Harry.
The Walcha defenders are...
He's pinched the ball. Harry got it back.
They go back to a penalty to Tamworth. Well, just look at what you're saying there, Ray, like how wide Jeremy York was compared to 14. Yeah. Charlie Keane for Walcha, they were very, very tight defensively. So there might have been a bit of room.
And again, Scotty Blanche inside, long pass.
Here goes Joe Dolmio. It's not how you say his name, but I'm going with that.
I'll have mood lovers, thanks.
Yeah, the crowd's helping the referee out a bit.
He's over!
That's Big Joe, is it?
No, it was...
It's either... I think that's going to be
Nuggety.
Big Tim Verant.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some more pushing and shoving going on here.
Yep, number 3.
Barty don't
Number
mind getting
3.
amongst it. He's every time there's a little bit of push and shove, Barty's one of the first ones in there.
Wants to test his
It's
shoulder.
Big Tim Verant scores that try. Well done, big fella. Was it
Russell
Russell
Johnson,
was it?
yeah.
Okay, we've been
Corrected.
Russell Johnson scored it.
So that 5 points puts them in
Quick
front.
turnaround.
So we go back to the decision of not taking a shot or goal, where you leave it to the players.
They validated that. Yeah.
Yep, that was the...
And I know there's going to be
Play
people out there.
dividends.
There's going to be people. We might. He's gone running past so he can't. But there might be people out there say take the points when they're offer. But again, I know I'm probably going to harp on a little bit about. I think you've got to leave that decision to the players, how they feel. I mean, if it's 1 or 2 minutes to go in the game, you take the points. But there's a long way to go. You know, and I applaud the players for backing their ability to get the try, and they got it.
The surprise for me in that turnaround was only a matter of a couple of very quick plays before they got over the line. Where normally you'd spend a couple of minutes there and then test them either side and outside before going wide. But big fella got over.
Yeah, well, it come from that very poor clearing kick that just went up in the air from the Rams. And
now, just looking at the Tamworth side, the only change they've made so far has been the injury to Alex Barrett, where Nathan Watts has come on. So Harry Mills and Tim Verant and Russell Johnson have all been...
Missed the kick.
He hasn't kicked it.
Is that a time thing?
What's the go there?
Time.
Lene Rose. He didn't have the shot of goal and he's called.
there might have been a time.
Is there a time restriction on?
Yes, there is.
Is there really?
Yep.
Okay. That's that doesn't look like a...
Well taken. by Joe.
Conversion was unsuccessful.
Well, it wasn't unsuccessful. He didn't have it.
Scotty Blanche.
He goes there.
Yes.
The Lamborghini.
The Lamborghini.
And goes Jeremy York.
Go! Good inside kick. Oh, well cleared. Oh!
Offside. Accidental offside.
Play on.
Play the whistle, boys.
Penalty, yeah, he was offside. Well, that was some exciting rugby. Coming down the good run by Tex. Threw it out to Jeremy York.
It's a great contest in the backs, isn't it?
I tell you what,
It's a great contest in the back. It's a
game
great
and a half.
contest all around.
Yeah.
The forwards have been fairly even.
This is a game. I'll tell you what, I'm liking the way that Jeremy York, Richard Clegg, Scotty Blanche have adapted to the Union.
Yes.
Again, I know they've had some history there, but Jeremy York especially last week made that blockbuster run
That was
up through the
terrific,
middle.
that run down the guts, yeah.
Scotty Blanche and Yorkie have both played a fair bit of rugby.
Totally,
Clegg
but
hasn't.
Every time that Jeremy's got the ball now, it's been head down, tail up, and going for yardage.
Yes.
Had a very solid game.
And a good little kick in field, which resulted in this.
he could have ended up in the grandstand, Glenn.
Yeah. Oh, good take from Joe.
Here we go. There's the ball there. Rob will get it out to Levi on the Scotty Blanche.
Bit of patience.
Poor delivery.
Richard Clegg.
Don't get caught. There we go.
The Lamborghini.
Good strong
No,
run.
they've got him.
Don't get isolated there.
No, they've
Cleaned
got
out.
the ball back. Oh, bad
happened
pass. Oh, another penalty.
Well, I think Levi was keen to go there, but I think the referee needs a break. What's the penalty for?
Our linesman's having a bit of a dig as well.
Oh, yeah.
They're going for the rolling maul again.
Levi's laying down the lorry to his forwards. I'll take it here now that Scott Blanche will put the Lamborghini over out wide.
I'm liking the fact that Berkey hasn't made any changes. Again, we're in round 4, we're moving forward. This is really building up a very strong base.
Oh, well taken by Joe
Well, I'm
again.
fairly confident
And they're
neither
rolling
coach
it
has
forward.
made
Here
any
comes the young Watts boy in. They're moving forward. They've still got the roll on. He's got the ball. He's over. You beauty. No, what obstruction. Oh, it's a penalty.
Mitch Watts puts his hand up there straight away. There's no arguing from the young fella, which is good to see, discipline. But, he knew that he was in the error there. But he didn't argue, just got on with the decision. But let off
the ball,
for
catch
the
it,
Walcha
Ray.
guys.
It's yours, Ray. He's missed it.
I'd have scored on the other side, mate.
All right, they've got it out to the
Yeah,
about
the
30
Pirate boys
metres
is just
out.
letting Jeremy York know that he used to play for the Pirates. Jeremy?
Again, we don't know the results of these lineups. We only need a bit of ball to come Magpies' way, and they're back on the game.
Oh, good work.
And they've got
Good
it.
work, Joe, taking
Big
the
Joe.
line out. And they're rolling it forward into the corner again. But they've pulled it down. Will it be another
There
penalty?
you go. The referee hasn't got himself in a good spot there.
But we can see from here.
Ah!
Other way. Is that smart footy?
Well, I think it's. I can't get his number. The
If he-
6. Henry King.
If he had a
I know the crowd's going off, but the little bit that I know about the game, Henry King did very, very good there.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
If he had a yarn to the lines, he'd changed his mind.
Well, I think you got it right. You know, it's. I know the crowd's saying about off his feet and blah blah blah, but I think the referee. Well,
Well, I think
I can't say he got it wrong because
Magpie
he knows
forwards
the
will
rules
be
better
pumped
than me.
enough to push them off the scrum this time.
It's a Rams feed.
Yeah, boom, boom, boom.
How good are these scrums?
Yeah, they're pushing well, but they've
Ball's out.
always kicked.
Well, it's a little bit
it's coming up
deeper
the
than
text.
what he probably wanted.
Let it go.
Did he touch that?
No, didn't touch it.
Again, I think they're trying to get the ball out to Eddie Cordingley.
No, he got that wrong.
He's got. I'm talking with the red and white scarf. He's got to be a Walcha supporter. He's not happy with the referee's call there. His eyes are very good from this side of the field.
Magpies throw.
Oh, it's no, it's not in straight. See,
It didn't look straight.
So the thing the Rams have to do right now, Glenn, is stop the roll that the Maggies have slowly developed. Because it may be 19-15, but they've actually had a big push in the last 10 minutes and they've actually been controlling the game.
that's correct. Yes.
I've enjoyed this game.
Mate, I'm happy that you're happy.
Well, I've enjoyed every game, but this one has been...
It's been the contest that we were looking at, It's been good rugby.
I think it's not being disrespectful to either side. It's probably not what people may have been expecting, but it's a cracker of a game.
But I hope commentary-wise that we haven't been focusing so much on the Magpies game because we are from Tamworth. But at the end of the day,
They've pushed them off the scrum. They've won this one.
You've got to be happy with the Walcha.
Oh, he's given a penalty.
I think
Who knows?
he's got him for... He's got
Not
the
packing
prop.
in
He's got Harry
straight.
Neals.
Yeah, not packing in straight, which...
I think Harry has been penalised for his haircut first time today. But here's our chance, Glenn. Walcha
good yardage.
in control now. They're down 19-15. They need some points. Ball starts now.
With no clock, not knowing how long to go, it's...
Ball's going wide.
Good delivery.
Good
contact
defence.
by Levi.
Good defence. Rolled him out.
And Jack Tyers.
I think they've won the ruck too. Oh, what? Another penalty.
What's he?
Coming in from the side, I think, was his...
A lot of arm signals. A lot of...
How long did you live at Walcha, Glenn?
About 2 nights. Extract ourselves from the soggy ground.
I've got to say, seriously, the rugby's been a highlight of the day, but the biggest one for me, mate, is Mick Smeedle's socks.
The polka dots.
Good win.
What's wrong with him?
That's young Nathan, and he's gone back and through. He's coming up down to the fullback to beat. They've caught him though, and it's passed it on to Joe.
There you go. It's Tamworth.
Move it now. Move it quick. Move it. Yes, there it comes.
Scotty Blanche. Richard Clegg.
Here he goes.
Good run. Good inside ball.
Oh, he's giving it to the Rocket. He's through. Oh, he's
good
steamrolling.
15 on 15.
Oh, good pass back.
Bit of patience now to get it out wide.
Oh, he's coming back this way. Levy, get in to support him. He runs away from his support, but they've got the ball now. Oh, he's dropped it. No, the ball is saying it went backwards.
He won't be quick enough to go the distance, will he? Surely not.
Oh, he's put it on. Oh, he's gone forward.
What's going on?
Comedy of errors, isn't it?
What is going on?
Unbelievable.
This is...
They're going to score. They are going to score.
And they have. Really have. He's calling his touchy in. I'm not sure.
In all honesty, you would have to go back and revisit that whole play for the last 30 seconds.
You'll be sending out.
Yeah, give it a try.
It's a try.
Now that comes all the way back to here where I'm not sure who passed the ball.
Well, it was a kick.
No,
good pass out.
The intercept.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. They weren't patient. They got a little bit excited because they made some decent yards, had a good break. Didn't stay patient with the ball in hand. Intercept. There we go.
Glenn,
So
take
it's
us through that
exciting,
play.
but
You can remember the play coming from here?
Yeah, well, from against the run of play, because Tamworth were really on the attack and it looked like doing something with it. But as you said, that intercept was from a bad pass and then some fortuitous kicking.
do you call it an intercept when you actually pass it straight to him?
Straight to him, yes.
But even back here, I was just about to call the fact that when the winger here kicked, probably a little bit too early. He had some players with him, could have taken the to ground.
It was a speculator kick. He just kicked it off the ground.
And it came off.
Yeah.
Well, it was a bad pass and I don't think he had a choice but to kick.
True.
Yeah. So, But again...
Well, we'll see that on the video.
Nathan Watts makes a break. They get some good field position and patience.
Okay, we're 2019. Kick to come. We've got game on.
Yes.
And we've had an interchange and I'm not sure if he's gone on yet or he's just warming up. I'm just trying to...
Right, in or out, Glenn?
Nathan Watts has come off, so I don't know who's gone on for Nathan.
I don't think he'll get this one.
Walcha lead 2019, kick to come.
Nathan just makes that big break and they replace him. and he doesn't
He's
kick
missed it, yep.
2019, we're going to crack her into the final minutes. I reckon there's probably 10 minutes to go. Can't see the official clock.
We can't see any clock.
This is quality rugby.
I'm glad you convinced me to come up now. I was going to stay home and Netflix and in front of the fire, but I'm happy I've come.
13 minutes to go, we reckon.
Is that the unofficial Matt Foley clock or the official Foley clock?
Unofficial.
Oh, that's a bad error by Jimmy Bracken.
Yep.
He caught it, then stepped in a touch. Unaware of where his sideline was, Glen A.
Well, he
Rose.
couldn't see it in the grass, I think, there, Mick. It's so long.
It's
There'll be cows on this tomorrow. Having a feed.
Good line out win for the
good long ball,
Rams. Oh, nice little inside pass, and he's
inside
done well.
To Simon Newton, another country cockatoo. It's, I'll just sort of pick and drive here for a little while, I reckon. Well, that's not picking and
Oh,
driving.
good sliving tackle there from Levy.
Out the back. Good footwork there by Eddie Churchill. Oh, what's he got here?
Yellow card.
See, again, Glen Ayres, tell me.
It's a red card. He's sending off.
Scott Blanche.
It was a lifting tackle.
Is it Scott Blanche? Yeah, it looks like it's Scott Blanche. Just talk me through this, Glen Ayres. Walcha had made a break. Why would he not play the advantage?
Well, it was the seriousness of the offence, I think. It was a red card. He had no choice.
I'm a bit disappointed. The player didn't go above the horizontal. It was a lifting tackle, certainly, but it was lifted parallel, and he went to ground. But I didn't deem that to be a dangerous tackle. That surprises me.
Well, I missed it altogether. I just seen the red card come out.
I didn't see it because I was watching the ball.
I was watching the play, and again, I know it's a dangerous play, but I'm just wondering why the advantage wasn't played. You know, they'd made some good yards, but again, if it's a serious incident,
well,
probably again.
At the end of the day, it was, because if somebody got a red card, Scotty Blanche is now off. We're back down to 14 players.
Go back to league.
Now the Rams are rolling it. They're getting forward momentum. Will they get over the line?
You can't see who's got the ball. We got the.
There he goes.
Big Henry, and he's over.
He's over. Yes. Well constructed.
Big Henry Leslie.
Ball.
Well, let's send off, and these points big bearing on the game now. And we've got 11 minutes to go.
Now, if he kicks this, it's a pretty good advantage. I know it's.
Yep.
You know,
and he should get this one.
It'll give him an 8-point lead. It's Henry Leslie.
Now, I'm assuming the clock still keeps rolling for the kick.
Yes.
Well,
that's the first time I've seen the last conversion timed out.
I didn't know that. So obviously, Eddie Churchill won't be taking too long. Sorry, he's not Eddie. Charlie Keane won't be taking too long to kick this one.
Well, this will be interesting now. We've got, 10 minutes to go.
Walcha have just made an
25-19.
interchange. Looks like Walker's made a couple of interchanges. We've got number 18 on.
Glenn, this will show the depth and the tenacity from the Magpies.
It will indeed. It's been a good test, and they'll need to bounce back next week. No, he's pushed it wide.
Good pressure from.
Not preempting, but again with the send-off. Whether is that a suspension for a week, or that will come into bearing again with the big game next week against Coffs Harbour, whether Scotty Blanche is available or not.
That's true. It probably will affect
Tamworth aren't out of this. It's only a 6-point lead.
14's off.
A converted try. Yeah, Barty's gone off. The converted try.
Oh, nearly got it.
We got game on.
Yeah, here we go. So Tamworth ball.
Tamworth ball throw in, yes.
35 out from the Walcha line with probably 8 minutes to go.
One player down, Glenn. Do you consolidate your play? Do you bring things in a little bit tighter?
Well, at this stage of the game, Ray, I think we've got to throw caution to the wind, to come from behind.
Clear ball again.
Oh, good pick up by
Jimmy Bracken. Pokes his nose through there. And we go to Big Harry Mills. He hasn't had a blow this week, Big Harry. And had a strong game.
Yeah.
It's been a great battle between Henry Leslie and Harry Mills.
26 is on.
For Tamworth.
Not too sure what that penalty was for, but Levy.
Carlu's come on for Barty. By the look of that.
He's gone into the centres.
He's gone into the centres. Well, he actually might be on that wing for Barty, but because of the scrum, because of the line out, he's come into.
Yeah, come in to play the extra man
in the centres.
In the centres. Now, can we roll this one in for a try? No, it's gone too late. Oh, he's lost it forward.
Here we go.
Lamborghini's got the ball.
Oh, he's losing his footing.
He needs some help. He's going to have to clear this ball.
Oh,
he does.
good
He
bit
needs
of contact.
help.
What happened there? Okay, no, it's still there.
Strong defence from the Rams.
Yes,
they've just gone up.
Come up a gotch. You're right.
Yeah, just a little bit more.
Big cut out pass.
Nathan Watts down a short side by himself. Might go in a touch here.
Yeah, pushed
They've
him
taken
out
him in
too.
a touch. Unlucky for the young fella. He's been strong today, but I don't think Rob Starsick probably helped him there a little bit.
7 minutes remaining.
And the
small percentage
storm
play.
clouds are rolling in.
Small percentage play. Big Joe's been good in the line-outs for Tamworth today, but doesn't
ball
win that
again
one.
to the Rams.
Dom Bauer turns it inside. To big James Ashley. Oh, nice little. What's happened there? I don't think there's no knock on. I think it's all feet.
Yeah, it was all feet there.
Dom Bauer.
They've got the overlap here. No, they've covered him up. Good tackle, Lex.
No, sorry, Charlie Keane. I don't know who the 22 is for. Dom Bauer's now got the ball. Pokes his nose through again. Making some small metres here, Walker. They're not making any great inroads, but they're grinding away. They're being patient.
But they are making.
He hasn't passed the ball all day, number 22.
They're just driving away.
They're drawing the Magpies in.
There you go. They've got some room to move now.
Yeah,
out to Dom Bauer.
They've got to have an overlap somewhere. There it is.
How quick's this man?
He's going to be quick, this player.
That's
out.
good cover. Good cover.
Yeah, Carlu did a good job on the wing there. He's. How long you got on the unofficial?
5.5 to go. The score is 25-19. Walcha leading the Magpies. And the Magpies down one player with Scotty Blanche being red carded.
It's, still evenly poised, isn't it? Like it's.
I just keep thinking of the 15 for Magpies, Lamborghini. He gets an intercept pass, he gets the ball clear, he's away. You need that sort of a finish.
It's,
yeah, but not when they're throwing in the ball like that into the line out. That was very poor.
And again, patience comes in here, Glenn.
Yes.
The Rams have only got to keep control of the ball.
Build up the pressure.
Nice
roll it forward. Pick and drive.
Wally Davidson.
Oh no, it's been turned over.
I thought Wally Davidson did a good clean out there, but not to be. And here they got a bit of room here to move now. Richard Clegg's got the ball. He's done a dummy, gone through. He just got caught where he couldn't get that arm free to get the
good
ball
defence.
away.
But you mentioned the class of the Rams backline, Mick.
It's a good backline and half of my country reps, but Tamworth haven't been.
Here, Jeremy York's away. He's got the fullback to beat. Can he beat? He's beaten him, and the winger's coming across to catch him. He won't get him. He's going to go in and score and leave it up. It's over. Well, they did knock him off his feet. But
well, pressure kick.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you've got to applaud Jeremy York.
Yes, a brilliant run.
He did it last week. He's like a wrecking ball.
Yep.
He doesn't know when to stop. And there's again, he used some good defence then in attack.
Yep.
And again, nice step, but also strong as.
He did it all by himself.
That's superb.
He was taking a hit up, got through into the open paddy.
Nice work by Richard Clegg.
I don't know
to get the ball to him.
I don't know if it was a step or a swerve, but he
We'll call it a stumble.
stumbled.
Again, I like the work from Richie Clegg. He got him the opportunity to get some clean ball out to Jeremy York.
It's a big kick from Tex Lagamiri.
Score now is Walcha 25, Magpies 24. We have a kick to come, and on my clock, we've got...
He's brought it back.
3 minutes.
3 minutes, you reckon? He's brought it nearly 35 metres back. This is a big kick.
Needs to be as quick
But
as...
again, if he doesn't smart up, he'll be
5. There we go. We just heard from the referee 5.
Please stop.
Now, how big is the conversion that was timed out earlier?
He'll get this.
Not saying that he kicks it, but how big was that?
25-24. Kick to come.
moving in now.
This is the Lamborghini. Young Tex. This is for the lead.
No.
Didn't strike it well. So the game might come down to the conversion that he didn't get to.
Yep.
He's, I guess, just looking the way that he struck that ball then, maybe in the back of his mind, that one that he was timed out on earlier played its part there, you think?
That's right. It does play in your mind what's happened.
Different kicker.
No.
Oh, that's right. Liam.
Levi was kicking the other one.
No,
but it's gone backwards.
Yes, trust me. Levi got timed out in the kick.
Considering Lamborghini's taken all their shots. But I'll go with you.
No, trust me.
We'll go back through the video later.
Okay.
So we've got an exciting... I just heard the referee talking to the trainer for the Tamworth side saying 5 minutes. So it's going to be an exciting 5 minutes. Good shot. It's a good run, Richard Clegg. Big left hand.
Good fending there. Darren argues. Moving it out to
field goal
to Joe.
3 for a field goal. I don't think it.
Not with this grass. Oh.
That could be a deciding penalty.
He's got him for not releasing. Tim Varan, I think I know.
Not releasing.
Joe not releasing. Joe Domino. He's tall, isn't he? I didn't realise he was that tall. Could have go at him.
Probably got my
well, that's why he's good in the lineouts.
Yeah.
The Ram boys are sucking in the deep breaths.
25-24. We have approximately 3 minutes to go, we suspect. Rams lead, 25-24. Will the Magpies suffer their first defeat?
How good is this?
Will we go to extra
time? Hope you're
time?
enjoying it at home, because this is a cracker of a game.
Oh, no. Oh, they've lost it. No, they've recovered it there, but good tackle there by Watts.
What's a touchy called? Not straight.
It's a knock on, but not in straight. Not in straight, I think.
Both teams undefeated to this stage. As we said, the Rams had a draw with
Coffs
Harbour, yeah.
Magpies have been on a roll to this stage, 25-24, a couple of minutes to go. And I think at the end of the day, no matter the result now, it's been a cracker game of rugby union, Glenn.
It's been terrific, mate.
If you leave this oval today unhappy with the rugby that you've seen, you're kidding yourself. It's been a good game.
That's right. You're hard to please.
Well, we've seen some from Jeremy York's try. Anything can happen in a matter of 30 seconds.
Where's Tex?
It's a Magpies feed.
How long you got on the unofficial clock, Ray McCoy?
I've got about 2.5. That's
2.5, which could be another 10.
Good push from the Rams, but
a little bit of room here. Oh, got some open paddy. He's good contact.
He's on his own.
He's being rolled. Yeah, he's done well to get that back.
Yes.
He was caught in the wrong position, but
Capel goes forward.
Now we have some patience.
Then the other prop.
Backs
and
ready.
We're picking and driving here.
Richard Clegg has the backs lined up outside Levi. They're set to go should they be needed. Ball
playing it out to
Levi.
Well, there he goes, Levi. Good tackle.
Again, that big word again, Glenn. Patience.
Yes.
Angus McTavish. Just on Angus McTavish, he actually went to Farah and played league for the first 13 in Farah. Young Angus, the 9 for the Walcha.
25-24.
There.
Oh, that could be it. We've got a scrum coming down.
Holding, not releasing the tackle again.
Well, at the end of the day, it's showing the quality of this competition.
He's looking at his watch.
2 quality teams.
Dear. Geez, I don't know if I'm kicking for touch and risking not getting it out like that.
Oh, he hasn't put it out.
Oh my God, I would have just
Texas
been tapping
under it.
and-
Can we have the dream finish that Ray
what
dreams
about that
about?
for some contact?
Again, the Rams, there could be a rush here to still in control of the ball.
The referee just had another look at his watch, so I don't think there's going to be too long to go on the...
They've raked the ball.
They're on the cricket pitch.
Get off that pitch. Well, they've got the ball back, Walker.
Have they?
Yeah, they've raked the ball.
I reckon they're going to play nice. Okay, I was going to say I reckon they're going to play nice and simple, but then they do that. Here we go. One of the keen boys. Oh, he had a chance inside and didn't take it.
He's
Who's
put
gone
into touch.
Well, I'll tell you what, when the hooter does go, should this be the result, everyone on the ground needs to stand up and applaud.
There he goes, he's
It's
just
been
called it.
An absolutely brilliant game of rugby union. That's it, that's the hooter. And Walker Rams run out winners 25-24 over the Tamworth
and you got
Magpies.
You got to feel for Charlie Kenzie. He's just gone and interchanged the player and then didn't get on.
All right, let's wrap this up, Glenn.
Yeah, terrific game of rugby, Raymond. We've thoroughly enjoyed it, and can't really pick them, but I guess the better teams won because they've got the more points on the board. But it was a very close game, and
well, there goes the siren and the referee called it.
I didn't think we heard it before.
Any highlights for you that stand out?
Well, Jeremy York's runs have been tremendous. I would say probably from the Magpies' point of view, but yes, that was a quality back line.
We've got something going on over back play here.
That's right, mate. Mick, the game.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. The contest in the forwards was very, very even. The contest in the backs, with Walker having a lot of country reps. Now they're calling the police to some kerfuffle, but we'll stay away from that. Come on, guys! It's a game of footy.
They've moved them on. Okay, mate. The game itself.
Yeah, look, it was a cracker of a game.
It was everything we needed.
It was everything that everybody thought it would be.
We're getting the wrap up from the boss. I'd like to thank everyone for coming and being part of our team today. Certainly to Glenn A. Rose, to Mick Smirtle, Ray McCoy's my name, to Matt Foley and the team from Folmac TV. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to catching you at home next time when the Magpies take on the Coffs Harbour. Boys, it'll be a cracker game.
Looking forward to it.
Just a final note, I think that'll be as good as this one.
It will. And on today's, congratulations to the Walker Rams.
Yes, that's good.
Thanks, Matt Foley.